is good? What is going on and what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and I am back in that Southwest, and another episode of East Meets West with my guys here, AK Eagles and Vic 3. What's going on, everybody? We love and appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you so much for being with us tonight. My guys, we're back together again. Vic 3, back from the sickness. He's feeling good. He's ready to go. Absolutely. He's off the IR. We've activated him back to the active roster, and we're ready to run. What's up, my guys? AK, what up, my dude?
What's good? How's it going, man?
Hey, I'm feeling the intro music.
I know, right? I wasn't ready to talk yet.
Let that shit run, Fuego. Episode 18 of East Meets West tonight. I'm glad we're back together. It's going to be a good one. We got some good stuff to talk about. And I'm feeling this energy from this football team. I really, really am. So,
There's a lot of good news to get to tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to be back, my guys.
Yes, sir.
Let them know, Vic. Let them know.
Yeah, man. Everyone that came through to the chat, appreciate y'all. I can't see how many of you are in there now, but like I said, man, I appreciate everyone that's coming through, everybody that's watching.
Yeah, we got 5 people in the live stream right now. So yeah, we're I'm trying like I said in the description, trying things a little different tonight, just to kind of see if it affects the amount of views or likes or anything like that. So we're gonna try something for the next few weeks at least, so we each get a turn, and we're gonna go. So we're live on my channel, and we're live also on Facebook and Twitch and also Twitter, I believe, as well. I don't know how I got a 4th one in there because usually it only lets me have 3, but it's showing me a 4th one on there. But next week, I mean, if you guys want to, you guys can flip a coin if you guys want to. But I was thinking AK can go next week, and then Vic can go the following, and then we'll just kind of put our own little fingerprint on the East Meets West podcast, because we're growing, we're doing our thing, and I just want to see if we can get more eyes on the content, and more people. Because I know the more people we get watching this, they're gonna like it. Because we're doing some good things on here. So yeah, really
the shit out of it.
He's gonna put his Wagyu stamp on it. Everybody, watch out! Bring your steak knives next week.
Nah, it's so tender you don't even need a knife. You can do it with a spoon.
Easy peasy, man.
Yes. Oh, hold on. I jumped ahead. My bad.
Ah, man. Hope Mom can't watch the game tomorrow.
Hold on. My bad.
Yo, Jinx, I just gotta tell you, man, I'm so proud of you, though, dude.
Yes, sir. You Jinx Wilson.
It's worth it, man. It's worth it. Don't worry. You can miss one game for that.
I mean, if you can try to sneak an earpiece somehow, put on the game on the radio. You gotta get it somehow.
Just put one of us on. Just put one of us on. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, right.
5 likes already. I appreciate it, you guys. Yes, make sure you smash that like button, share the content, push it out there as much as you can into that YouTube universe, because like Vic 3 was saying, our pre-show, the YouTube algorithm is absolutely real. So keep doing your guys' thing and helping us out that way. So we really appreciate it. Yes, Gio, Vic 3 is back. Absolutely. We love it. We're excited. The family's good too, right? The baby's good. Everybody feeling better?
Yeah, man. She had the sniffles until like a couple of days. You know what I mean? Still running nose here and there, but everybody's good now. It was a little scary, but hey, I'm here. And, salute to the 5, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for everyone who reached out too, man. Jerry Lee, Gio, yourself, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for reaching out.
Of course. Got to check on our guy Vic 3, make sure he's okay. Make sure that green blood is still pumping through his veins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Philly girl. What's good?
Yeah.
That's the day one right there.
Yep.
Number 1.
Fire, absolutely. Yep. and we try to bring that fire content, and you guys are always bring that fire to the chat. So we really, really appreciate that because, like I always say, you guys are the food and water to the channels. Without you, this thing does not continue to steam on like we want it to. So, Jinx posted that my mom said I can't watch the game tomorrow. Oh, dang.
Mom, why are you doing this? Why are you doing him like this? Don't take this game away from the boy. You already took so much away from him right now. You took an experience away from that boy.
He must have broke curfew the other night on that date that he went on.
He broke her heart. That's all that is. You gotta understand it too as a parent. You gotta understand as a parent. Her little baby boy just grew up.
Yeah.
Literally in front of her eyes.
Yes, we appreciate it, Philly girl. Thank you for putting the link up there. The link's also in the description for both of these guys right here. So you guys, I know probably most of the people in the chat already are already subscribed, and all hitting the likes on their channel for the different content that they have on theirs. But make sure you guys, if you're not, subscribe to my man here, aka Eagles, and my guy down below me, Vic3, because we're building things collaboratively and separately. We each have our own channel. So like I said, we're going to be live on AK's channel next week, and then the following week we'll be live on Vic's channel, and then we'll just kind of rotate from there. If we like the results, if not, we can go back to the way it was and just kind of just rock this thing out. But I just wanted to try a little thing different. But I really, really appreciate you putting that up there, Philly girl. But like I said, both of their links to their channel are in the description to the video. So definitely thank you so much. You guys should build a network. Gio from the 215. I appreciate that, Gio.
Thank you.
Definitely appreciate that. Philly girl, she also put Eagles Uncensored podcast up there as well. Very much appreciated.
Thank you,
so Philly girl. Thank you so much for the love. She never been that mad. Damn. Mama Wolf was mad. He was real mad.
She saw her baby do some grown up things. I mean, that whole image, that whole dichotomy, my mother and son dichotomy just got totally trashed right now. That dynamic is split.
Jinx walked to the front door, and it was.
Hey man, like I said, I hope you listened and you sat your mom down and you had that conversation. That's the only way y'all both are gonna get past it.
Right?
Yeah. All I know is Daddy was giving him a high five in the back.
Yeah.
Around the back, he was like, "Yeah, give me some,
Right.
He said, "I want all the high fives."
Ewing from the 609. What's going on? Appreciate you. He said, "What's up, guys?"
What's up, Ewing?
It's good, man.
BLSG said, "I did a live preview with Backyard Birds podcast and Gio from the 215 on my channel. Check it out. Definitely, you guys do that. I'm sure you'll enjoy it."
Glad you're feeling better, by the way, bud.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And you too, BLSG. I know you were
SC was sick too.
Yeah, I just heard he was sick too. Like I said, I'm glad you're good. And how we're saying we're trying to change things up. We're trying to get ourselves out there. Help us out. When you see these videos come through, throw a comment, hit a like and share it. Throw it out there so that way other people can see this content too.
Man, Vic, you spreading that internet COVID?
I hope not, because earlier I was a cancer to my own fantasy team. Everyone on my fantasy teams were getting hurt. Not everybody in the chat's about to get sick. Oh man.
Yo, you know what's funny is I got the nasal congestion part today, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. We might have to mask up one here.
I hate being sick isn't that bad. The fever thing is just congestion. I hate the fact that when I can't breathe, especially sometimes like you kind of panic a little bit. Yeah, I hate that. I have my Afrin working overtime.
Oh, Philly girl, get better. Definitely. She broke her tailbone.
I was so stuffy this morning when I woke up.
Peas and peas.
Yeah, I not too long ago. Well, it was actually a couple years ago now, maybe even 3 years ago. I fell really hard roller skating and bruised my tailbone really bad, and I literally couldn't sit down right for a good probably 3 to 4 months easily. It was that bad.
You're at that certain point of age when you can't do that young man stuff.
Right.
I tried that with my youngest son. I was playing football with him, and literally, I just went to come out my break, and my whole front quad just shut down. It tensed up, and I went on the ground, and I was like, "That's the last time. No more football playing around. No flag, nothing. I'm not even playing paper football."
Get a paper cut, get a nasty one, man. You got to be careful
For
of
real,
those things.
that middle finger might get sprained. You never know.
Bro,
Right?
it's like we got our own personal bubble boy. You don't even like the woods.
Nah, fuck that.
Like my home is my sanctuary.
Mm.
Nah, I feel
The
you,
girl said,
man.
"Yeah, dude,
I
I'm
like
doing the
being home.
life now, and it's a little tough." Got you. Yeah,
I wouldn't know like how you lay or nothing. Like any movement would be just painful.
yeah. Get better soon, Philly girl. Definitely get take care, get your rest, and we'll be here so you can just chill and watch our podcasts and our live streams and things like that. So all
Hopefully
our
we'll make you
content,
laugh and not move too much.
right? So we got some pretty good news. I mean, I think it was pretty good news the last 24 hours, really. Because
Yeah. Oh yeah.
pretty much because Goddard was yesterday and Maddox was today. So, they both got long-term extensions within 24 hours of each other. So I definitely want to get your guys' thoughts, and I want to get everybody's thoughts in the live stream right now as well, because we got 8 people in here right now. So shout out to the 8. Salute to all you guys, big time. Thank you so much. Share the live stream right now, because we plan on rocking this thing for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours tonight. So definitely share it. Bring some other people in. Let everybody know that we're out here doing our thing on a beautiful Saturday night. So, like I said, we got some good news. So, Vic3, I want to hear from you first. What are your thoughts on both these deals?
I'm very excited. Yesterday with the signing of Dallas Goddard, I thought we signed him at a great deal. One of the top, I would say a top 5 tight end. Just coming in with this deal, he's ranked 10th in contract rankings in tight ends. That's a very good deal when you look about it. We got 5-year deal? 5-year deal. We were
4.
paying Zach Ertz, who wasn't, let's be honest, he wasn't a top 10 tight end, and he's 3rd ranked in contract. So, we got a better player, in the rotation. He's a starter now. We got him at a better cost. And when we look at what's behind him with Tyree Jackson, that kid's progressing great. So, we're looking good going forward. And, his best friend on the team, Maddox, they were talking last night, when he got his deal, he was happy for his guy. He even told him, tonight he got dinner because, he just got paid. But guess what? When he woke up this morning, he also got paid himself. And, for good reason, because let's be honest, he's had a good season this year. He's been on the outside. He had trouble. We always said he was a slot corner. And we put him in the slot, and he's excelled. He earned that contract. Hopefully, he can progress. And I think these are going to be 2 great signings for us. We got him at a good deal. We got him, in their prime. I'm happy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm extremely happy.
Yeah, like I said, I am too. AK, what do you think, my guy, about these 2 long-term extensions for? It's kind of funny because you guys know that they're really close friends, and they're even roommates. They live together, so they're gonna have to step up the game with their video making now that they got that big money.
Yeah,
I spent
Wawa commercials.
Right?
I spent 4 hours on this shit last night. We were up till 3:30 in the morning on this conversation. This morning, actually. Okay.
Did you say 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
Well,
We
this
were
whole conversation is a 12
me,
hour.
Bird Gang, Rock, and what was the other one?
Whose channel were you on?
That's right. It was Vic. It was Vic. We were up till 3:30 in the morning discussing.
So forgettable. So forgettable.
And dude, it was epic. It was fucking epic.
Was it on
really
Rock's
was.
channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was hilarious because I think it was on Bird Gang's feed, and as we're ending it, everybody's saying goodbyes. I think Rock got to stay. No, Bird Gang was the only one that said goodbye, and he was like, "All right, guys, I got to go to work. Cut it." No one really knew what was going on. AK goes into his goodbyes, and Rock is just looking at him. He was like, "Hey, AK, we ain't even live right now." I don't hear him. I still don't hear him, so I'm thinking we're live as well. And I told him, had you just called my name, I would have went into my whole spiel.
Right? Yeah. All right, listen, man. Dallas Goddard, to me, we overpaid, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I think so.
Yeah, I said it last night, and I still stand by it. Listen, he was number 2, and he does have problems holding on to the football at times. We discussed it last night. There is times when he just needs to go down and give up, and that's that situation that he ends up losing the ball. We discussed it last night as well. That catch that Jalen Hurts got hit on when he threw it to him against the Chargers, that was a very catchable football. We are. We're about to go to 4-hour territory right now. That was a very catchable ball. Okay. There's no reason for him. If now Foothills, if the football hits your palm, does that not mean it's a catchable ball?
My God. He was doing
just answer
Michael
honestly.
Jordan.
Answer on shush. Answer honestly. As a football guy, if the football hits your palm, is that not a catchable ball?
My Lord.
I don't even think that football hit his palm.
It did.
Exactly.
It went right through his fucking hands. It went right through it. Right through
it. The camera angle from where the camera angle was out.
We were going through it last night. That ball was right through his fucking hands, dude.
My God,
and you have to imagine, Jalen Hurts is also getting
all of God's gifts that he can provide
at the moment this is happening.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. It doesn't matter. Waller catches that. Kittle catches that. Any of these guys who are making $59 million catch that. Right now, Dallas Goedert is not a $59 million quarterback. Okay, he can probably get there, but he's not a $59 million quarterback as he sits right now. He's still got a lot to learn and a lot of progress to go through yet. Yeah, his upside makes him a $59 million quarterback, but he has not played like a $59 million quarterback. He's had some nice catches, yes. Sorry.
But I will say this. I just want to understand this. I just want to understand how do people love Hurts so much because we forgot about those 5 years it took him to fucking block someone.
Hurts would have caught that fucking ball.
No.
Yes, he fucking would have. Yes, he would have.
By all means, he would have the height to do it.
How many catches has Hurts made in his career? Fucking highlight catches.
I don't think either one of them are making that catch.
Yes,
I don't know if there's a tight end in the league.
That ball was way too high.
No, it was not.
If he had a step stool to get one more hop, then he would have got it. But guess what? We're not allowed in the NFL to get some step stools.
No,
I'm telling you. One of your players can't get on all four, and you just jump off.
Even still, you take that pass away. Even still, take that pass away completely. He's not a $59 million fucking quarterback or tight end. He's not.
Just think about it this way. Like I said, right now, he is 10th ranked in contracts. Those contracts are only going to progress. So again, when we look at it, it's going to be a deal that we got him because those contracts are only going to increase as they go on. We're going to get him at a steal. You don't like it now, man. Imagine when we pay him next year. That price is only going to go up. I'm telling you.
I'm just telling you. Listen, you paid him right now. You have 8 fucking games left. I would have rather him play out the rest of the year and truly seen what the kid has before I go and offer him $59 million. There's nothing wrong with making him play.
Now you never know if he got this contract.
It was already on your thought. Then at least see what he has, because you just now paid him. What if he comes out and fucking falls flat on his fucking face the next 8 weeks? Now I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's a scenario. What if that fucking happens? Now you just pretty much Carson Wentz yourself again for $59 million for a tight end.
Just a question, because it's a great thing you mentioned Carson Wentz. You mentioned the quarterback.
It's only $35.7 million guaranteed, though. I mean, bargain. I said only, but I mean,
it's a bargain. But let me just ask this question: we've seen Dallas Goedert for what now? 4 seasons. You're still questioning if he's the guy or not. We've only seen Jalen Hurts for 1 season. And you're saying he's the guy. I'm just going to use your logic.
I mean, when I watched,
sorry, I was reading comments. Sorry, what?
No.
No, what was your question?
No, I was saying we've seen Dallas Goddard already for 4 seasons, and you're saying we don't know if he can be the guy yet. You're saying he's not it. He's not worth that money. But we've only seen Jalen Hurts for 1 season, and you're giving him a franchise quarterback.
I never said he couldn't be the guy. I have all the utmost respect for the kid, and I think he is, and it will be the guy. But I'm saying he's not $59 million worth at the moment. That's what I'm saying. And listen, what I'm saying is not wrong. It's not wrong. And what I'm saying, it's not something you can be mad about. It's just fucking facts. Okay, so what? He's a $30 million tight end, or he's a $20 million tight end. So fucking what? He's still got the potential. Just me saying that he's not worth $59 million at the moment doesn't make him a bad guy.
I just think it's cheap as it is where we got him. That's all I'm saying. I just think it's a cheap price. I don't know how much lower we're gonna win.
I'm just saying, you look at what he's truly fucking done over his 4 years. It's not worth $59 million, man. That's what I'm telling you.
I mean, so truly. I mean, are you more worried about the injuries, AK?
Yeah, I mean, dude, he's not all around polished yet. I mean, he isn't. But that's why we're playing him now full time, because Ertz was on his last leg here. We understood that. So why not get him the time now so we can groom him up to be what we need him to be? You know, I understand that. That's why he is playing now. That's why he is tight end 1. But don't sit there and say he's a $59 million tight end, because he's fucking not. Not at the moment.
I'll say this. Goddard right now, where he's at in his career, is way better than where Ertz was at this moment in his career. At the same time that they were in the league. Way better. All around. Way better. How are we waxing poetically on Ertz all the time? We're forgetting all the things. How long it took for him to be a great tight end. And then we got this kid from pretty much out the chute. Not saying he was spectacular, but we seen the kid got it on all phases.
Listen, do you know what Goddard has on Ertz right now at this stage in his career? Run blocking. That is what he has on him. But I'm not taking Ertz at his age back in the day and Goddard at his age over. I'm taking Ertz's hands over fucking Goddard any day back in his day at his age. Hands down, Ertz all day long over Goddard. If you're gonna say at 26 Ertz to 26 Goddard, I'm taking Ertz's hands over Goddard all day long.
Because he's got him in the yak too. Not only does he have him in blocking, but he's got him in the yak ability too. So,
and one thing too is his effort.
Goddard does.
Yeah, I know, but I told you, what does yak yards matter if you're out there fumbling the ball? We discussed this.
Yak yards do matter because that comes between a first
Ertz
down
wasn't always a yak yard guy. Ertz only did the yak yards when it mattered most, like AKA, the Super Bowl, the last catch in the Super Bowl when it mattered most. That's when he got the fucking yak yards. That's when he needed it. Ertz wasn't one of those guys that went out there and put his body on the line for no fucking reason. He knew there was 17.
You play 100%. You don't play at all. You don't reserve.
No, he was playing 100%. So what? He was a possession tight end. That's what he did. He caught the ball. So what? He didn't.
No, that was all.
We're not having this discussion, bro.
That was all he was good for.
No. Motherfucker holds the tight end record in catches. We're not having this fucking discussion.
I know. The only thing we could talk about Zach Ertz is his catches, nothing else. We can't talk about anything else again.
So, AK, do you think we overpaid for Maddox too? Maddox got a 3-year deal.
No. Actually, that's something I truly said a couple of days ago, and even Vic even clarified. You know, I said I'd love for us to just do a 3-year deal with him. You know, because he comes in next year and he does poorly, you can get out of that contract very easy. You know, if you pay him 7 or 6 year contract, that's harder to get out of. You know, but this is still, hey, we believe in you money, but we also need to see it from you money. You know, for that next one. So. I think that was a great move, because I do like Maddox and I do love Goddard. I'm just saying we overpaid for Goddard, but we did perfect for Maddox, and I don't see why that's an issue.
So would you have? So let me ask you then, AK. Would you have rather have given Zach Ertz an extension over Goddard? Or you just think that
I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, we discussed this last night, and even Bird Gang agreed with me. If you're paying somebody $59 million, you damn sure definitely pay that money to Ertz because of the fact of what he did and has done for this team. Or don't sit here and act like he hasn't been playing at a decent level this year. He's playing much better this year than what he was playing last year, and it's all about chemistry. It was growing with him and Hurts, But I'm saying though, at his stage of his career, it didn't make sense for us. That's why we didn't do it. But if you're looking at it as who deserves it, all day long, Ertz deserves it. I mean, for all he's ever done for us, in my eyes, that's a deserve to me. But what makes sense as a business aspect, I understand why he didn't get it. And I'm okay with that decision. But when you look at it as who deserves it, though, it's definitely Ertz all day long because of what he's done for us and what he's given. And you can't argue that.
I can't. How to move on from this? Like
Exactly.
I ain't paying him shit. I ain't paid him shit. I'm moving on from him. Again, that age, he by the time catches up to everybody.
Yeah, but when it comes to deserve, though, you know what I'm saying.
But I'm not paying for someone because you deserve to get paid. Again, I'm not paying you for that. I'm paying you for the production I can see that you.
Well, and that's why I made the comment too. I'm tired of overpaying people for what their potential is supposed to be, and that's what I feel we did with Goddard. He hasn't reached the $59 million mark yet. So when you pay him, like you say, it could be a good deal eventually. But I'm tired of paying guys for what we expect them to be and then they not reach that potential. I'd rather just be safe and just pay him what we should have paid him. And then guess what? If he wants to be on this team, he takes the deal. If he doesn't want to be on this team and he wants to be greedy, then let bygones be bygones. Hell, you can franchise tag the motherfucker. You didn't have to give him. You could have just franchise tagged him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just tired of overpaying for people. And them not living up to expectation.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, see?
No.
Not the only
Walker. You crazy. Again, my guy has been using all his
man, you got to watch that fucking replay. I've watched it
as
over
far
and
as
over
possible.
and over.
Jalen Hurts' ball is still at least 6 to
if it hits your hand,
8 inches
you
above
can
his
catch
hand.
it.
If it would hit his hand, you would see the ball
that,
move.
Hey, do you know
the ball
something too? What's
trajectory did not
crazy?
change at
Did
all.
you go and do what I told you to do? Did you go back today and look up in college? He went in college and made that same exact fucking catch in college. That same one he made in college.
Are you talking about
Dallas Goddard in college made that same exact fucking catch.
But we can't say how high the ball is compared from that time to this time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That would be the exact reason why he caught the ball, because the ball had been low enough for him to catch it.
No. Dude,
we can't say that there was the same exact throw.
Go back and watch it before you say that. You gotta go back and watch it.
I thought someone fell and kicked us off.
Yo,
We're
put
watching
this
the play.
in full
Let's blow that up.
man,
Blow that up.
please.
Let's see if I can. Hold on. Let me see. Let me do that. Give me 1 second. Shit. I did it on the wrong one. Green. That's better, right?
I wish you could zoom in on YouTube.
You can take us off for a minute if you want. That should make it bigger.
Give us the full screen. We can still do audio.
Yeah.
Let's do. Nope. That wasn't it.
Who's that dapper dude?
Yeah, there you
go. All right.
Is there any way we can do it slow motion?
Oh, this is the play before. This is the play before.
That was a beautiful catch and run. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's right.
Jalen did not have a clean pocket.
It was radically high.
Yo, no, he didn't.
He's got to go to the. He's got to go to the ground for that, though. If he lays out for that,
I'm telling you, he made the same catch in college, the same exact throw. He caught that ball. I'm telling you, man, don't.
Got him looking like Big Pun, middle of the field. It's so hard.
Catch that ball. And I'm telling you, there is other tight ends out there who catch that ball.
That full extension, you see him. That full extension.
$59 million tight ends catch that ball.
How are we so scrutinizing on Dallas Goddard, but we're okay with Jalen Hurts?
Because you have to catch that ball. That is it. If you catch that ball,
you gotta throw that ball better too.
That's probably between a win and a loss right there. If you catch that ball,
how come they both can't share the blame? How come it can't be the quarterback overthrew and the tight end didn't catch the ball?
It hit his fucking hand.
First of all, wait, hold on. Is there a way you can freeze that when he's trying to grab the ball? Because if you notice,
it don't matter. It hit his hand.
Hold on, I'm just trying to explain something to you. You see now he's trying to grab at the ball with his right hand, and he's trying to push off with his right leg. He can't extend because the only hand that would be able to touch that ball would have been his left if he extended it.
Bro, do you remember that touchdown catch he made a couple of weeks back?
That was a wild catch with his left hand.
That was a one-handed catch, just like that right there.
You see it?
Look at that ball.
Like I said,
it's right there in his hand.
Right leg still on the ground. Right hand up. There's no way he would have caught that.
It is in his fucking hands. It is in his hands. You catch that ball. $59 million. You catch that ball. It is in your motherfucking hands. It is in your fucking hands.
Please tell me how Houdini can turn him around.
No, fuck that. You catch that goddamn ball.
Freeze it. Right, bomb right there. There we go. Look at it. Look at his body.
He brings it in. He brings it in. The next frame, he brings it right into his chest. He drops the fucking ball. You catch that fucking ball.
Look at my guy.
He brings it right into him.
In the fourth.
He brings it right
out
in.
Of the garden. Just stretch all he can be.
I'm telling you, my guy.
I can hear him groaning as he's going for it.
tight ends make that fucking catch right there. I'm telling you. He brings that into his chest. That is a catch. Right there. He drops it. Don't fucking tell me that is not a catch. That is a fucking catch.
You got to get two hands on that ball.
That is all day long.
Look how his body position. His whole body was out of position.
That ball is in his fucking hands, and he drops it. Don't tell me that he's a $59 million tight end.
You see him, my guy is running in stride. Why does he have to break stride?
Why does he have to break stride
to catch a ball?
No.
Why is he breaking stride to catch a ball?
Waller catches that. Kittle catches that.
Goddard is in stride. Correct?
Mark Andrews catches that fucking ball.
He has to break stride to catch the ball. That means bad ball placement.
No, I'm sorry,
man. You can't say it isn't. That's bad ball placement. Again, if Jalen is throwing more to the outside, Goddard got that all day. If he's throwing it to his left shoulder, he's throwing it to the right shoulder. You can clearly see it. You see what Goddard brings to his left.
Listen, Vic, he was getting knocked in the fucking. Vic, he was getting knocked in the fucking jaw as he released that ball. That is a goddamn good ball for getting hit in the fucking face.
So that means Jalen Hurts didn't see where he threw that ball.
Damn good ball. And at $59 million, you bring that fucking ball in. I don't give a shit. Kittle brings that in. Waller brings that in. Andrews brings that in.
That ball's placed.
Dude, I'm telling you.
On the left side of his shoulder. Goddard would have been in stride. Could have went to the sideline and broke that dude off.
They see the evidence now. I want to bring in some people on the chat one by one. Let's hear these fucking guys. I want to hear the fucking fans come on and say, is that a catch or is that not a catch? You saw the evidence. You heard the 4-hour convo last night. I want somebody else's opinion. Let's drop this link, and I want some people to come in. Come in.
Twitter poll out there too.
Is this a fucking catch? At $59 million extension, you catch that fucking ball. Waller makes that catch. Mark Andrews will make that. Kels will make that. Any fucking tight end brings that. That was in his palm. He brings it in, tucks it to his chest, and he drops that fucking ball. $59 million tight ends do not drop that fucking
you
ball.
see Goddard where he's running. You see he had to break his stride,
How
turn
much
to
are
the
the
ball.
okay? So, I mean, how much are the like guaranteed money wise? What are the top tight ends making per year?
I have no idea, man. You have to.
Like I said, when I looked it up before, Goddard.
I know it's Kittle. I know it's
tight
Kittle
end.
and
He's the 10th highest
Waller.
paid tight
And
end.
He's the
I
10th
know
highest paid.
10th highest paid. Zach Ertz is the 3rd highest
Okay.
paid.
So the 10th overall tight end makes that fucking catch. That is a catchable fucking ball.
That 10th paid tight end now will eventually drop and continue to drop.
Hey, now
you see what I'm saying? So
Zach
again, we're gonna have people that are a lesser talent
catch?
getting paid more.
No, answer me
I'm just
now.
trying to say
Does
we gotta
Zach
have a party.
Ertz make that fucking catch?
Nah.
Say he makes that catch.
He had a break stride the same way he did. Nah.
Bullshit.
I don't know.
You're full of shit. Zach Ertz brings that fucking ball in 9 times out of 10.
Chat, help
He
me.
brought that right into his fucking chest, and Goddard literally drops it on the fucking ground.
I catch up to where I was in the chat here. Let's see here, 1 sec.
Yeah, let's bring some fans on though, one by one. Let's see what they say. Sorry. You got me pumped.
Are you good? Yeah, we could do that definitely. Let's we can bring people on one by one.
They've seen the evidence. They heard that, and trust me, this was huge, dude. We had like 20 people in the fucking room watching. It was a huge debate last night. It was heated, but we were having fun with it. You know, it never got out of hand. It was all love. But damn, dude, and I'm telling you, dude, everyone was like, "Well, is it?" And it was really hard to get the evidence. But that right there, that is proof in the motherfucking pudding that I'm right and you're wrong. So let's hear it from the fans.
Would have made that catch that Goddard
Zio,
missed.
don't plead the fifth, man. You have to fucking
BLSG. Let's keep it 1,000. You would have made that catch.
100%. If I'm wrong,
listen.
Went over your head.
Would you have made that break?
I am telling you
right
now. If you guys decide,
if someone bumps you at the line, are you going to continue going?
Hey, listen. If you guys come on and decide I am full of shit, I am man enough to admit, fine, you're right. I'm too tough on him. But I'm telling you right now, Zach Ertz catches that fucking ball. Any normal fucking tight end who is top notch, $59 million worth, catches that fucking ball. I'm sorry. You can't change my mind otherwise.
You want to Big Play Slay had a comment for you. You want to respond to that? He says, "Okay, explain how to me you're going to catch the ball when you literally have
to turn his body 360 degrees. You saw him do this.
It wasn't 360. He had to do a full 80. He had to do a 180
he brings it in. No.
What's going on, guys?
What's good? What's good?
Clay, I don't believe Giant fans anyway, so shush. You're
don't discredit it.
For the game tomorrow, I'm actually going tailgating, getting up at 5 a.m.
Hell yeah.
So, you know,
awesome.
I always go there with the hopes of I always go there with the hopes of going in, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be going yet. But I just love going and partying pregame.
Hell yeah!
Hey, that's what's up. Hell yeah, have fun, man.
Yeah, definitely. So, what are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the Dallas Goddard deal? And really, was that the catch that we were showing just a little bit ago against the Chargers, the drop, I should say, or the non-catch? What are your feelings on that? And Dallas Goddard going.
I definitely think the Dallas Goddard contract extension was good. You know, obviously we don't have Zach Ertz anymore. We traded him to Cardinals earlier in the season. So we really don't have any other option at tight end besides Tyrese Jackson, which obviously isn't a starter. He's more of a backup. So I think it was worth it. 5 years. He's the future tight end of this team, and I think he's honestly proved that. And the NFL should have fined the Chargers for that, and they personally didn't. And Nick Sirianni said he's okay with that. He was like, we talked to the NFL and we addressed it with our policy. Well, I mean, he was hit in the head, and he didn't. And I mean, it was obviously a pretty hard hit, as we saw. So I think it should have been dealt with accordingly, and it wasn't. So, but As far as Avante Maddox goes, I think that was an okay deal. He's had a good season this year, but past years he's been kind of on and off. So I feel like that was kind of maybe a little bit too much to give him. But I mean, I guess it's nice to see that they're bringing Maddox and Goddard back together and
Okay, but
they're
that
good friends,
replay that we showed of Dallas Goddard not catching that catchable ball, was that catchable or wasn't it?
I would need to see it again, to be honest.
All right, show him.
Bring it back to the tape.
Bring it back up.
Now remember,
Yeah,
look at Goddard and his stride and where he's going compared to where the ball's going.
Let me
No.
give me 1 second.
No. Don't try it.
No. You're wrong. You're wrong.
You're throwing to your guy, you're going to throw to that left shoulder where he's going. You throw it to the right, you're going to have to make him break stride and turn around.
I'm messaging BG.
That's like saying someone's throwing it behind you.
Okay, let me put it on the screen. Go.
All right.
Let me play it. What do you think, Positive Philly? Is that a catchable ball?
Ooh,
It's in his
that's
fucking
tough.
hands. It's in his fucking hands. What do you mean it's tough? He literally
Listen, my guy had to turn right back around. You should
No,
see
he
how good
didn't.
of a player he is. That
All he did
that
was
and still almost had a
he
hand
was
on it.
looking over his left shoulder.
Put some
Are you
respect on
fucking
my guy's
shitting me?
name.
He laid
Yeah,
it right over his fucking left shoulder.
Again.
What the
So
fuck
all
are
right,
you?
so
That's
let me ask
catchable?
you this. Let me ask you this. If that ball was thrown to his left, would he have caught it and would he have kept on going? Would he have caught it?
I don't give a shit about keeping on going. Catch the ball. Just catch the
You
fucking
know
ball.
I'm right.
Catch it and go down. You're on the 10-yard line, dude.
Come on,
Catch
man.
it. You're at
He
the
would have thrown
10.
it to that left shoulder. It would have been Goddard in stride.
Dude, it
Goddard
doesn't
running.
matter. That's a
It was
catchable fucking
in
ball.
stride.
He should have. Yeah, he definitely.
He should have caught it.
All right, so that's one for AK. He's green with AK.
Thank you. You're
mad.
losing this one, my guy. I'm sorry. That's a catchable ball. Yes, it
Sorry,
fucking
it's
is.
not.
That's a 50-50.
Bad ball placement.
You're already losing, so you can't say nah.
He should have.
And listen, hey, he's
could've
on his
jumped
people
up
again.
and tried
That's
to grab
bad
it
ball
with one hand.
placement.
He could have jumped up and tried to grab it with one hand, and that would have been sick. But
That's what he did. He tried to with his right hand. But
Yeah, and
again,
he brought
where
it-
was he
listen,
going? To
when
his
you
left.
get that
So it
ball
should have
and
been
you
to his
bring
left.
Hey,
So that
by
way
the
he could have
time you
turned,
get that
grabbed it in
ball
stride, and kept it going.
and you
But he didn't
bring
get that
it in,
opportunity. He had to turn back
Bro.
all the way against his body to try to catch the ball. Again, you're going against his body to grab it instead of right there where he's already
bro, what
he's
the
already
fuck are
going
you
that
talking
direction.
about? Do you see
When
these
Jalen Hurts threw
do
that
you
ball,
know
he should
your
have thrown
right
it to the
from your
sideline,
left?
not to the right shoulder. Bad
Do
ball
you know your
placement.
right
That's
from
all it
your
is.
left? He's looking over his left. He's not looking over his right. What the fuck are
Well,
you
from what I'm
talking
looking at it,
about?
that's why I see it on the right.
No, he's looking over his left shoulder like this. The ball came like this. He brings it into his fucking chest. When you bring a ball into your chest, that is now a catchable fucking ball. And it literally drops right through his
Hold on, how
hands,
he bring
right
it
on
to
the
his
fucking
chest?
ground. Yes,
Didn't
he
the ball
did.
pass
He
his
brought it
hand?
right in. He brought it right to him, and he drops it.
Hold on. He brought it to
Yeah,
his
but
chest.
yes,
I didn't see all that. I see it go from his hands. I didn't see the chest because there's the ball. If it's to his chest, that means he would have thrown it that way.
And only it was just a little bit off is because Hurts is getting blown in the fucking face.
So you're saying Hurts threw a dime while getting hit? Is that what Hurts just did?
No, I didn't. I said he threw a catch.
Tried
No,
to
I
bring
said
it in.
I
Tried to
said
bring
he
it into his chest, but he never
I
did.
said he threw a catchable pass for getting hit in the face. I didn't say it was perfect. I said it was a catchable pass
Right there
for
where he
getting
turned
hit
in direction.
in the face.
It doesn't. To
I'm
me,
telling you, that is a catchable pass.
He didn't bring it into his chest, so I can't agree with that. I can say I could agree with you saying it's catchable.
He might not have brought it into his chest, but he
didn't
against
bring it
hit
into
it
his
though, and
chest.
he's looking over his left shoulder, not his right.
He's gonna have to.
It was over
he's
his
gonna-
left shoulder.
He's gonna have to Superman that and make it one hell of a catch, like lay out completely, make one hell of a catch. I think he was hearing footsteps. He was worried about taking a hit. That's what I think.
But he was he didn't have no one really around him though.
But you can't sit there and tell me that Kels, that Waller, none of those are making that catch. They fucking are. But they're the ones also making the big money. And that's why.
Right.
If you get your hand on it, you should be able to catch it. And his hand was on it. You should catch it.
Yeah, he was worried about taking a hit. I think that's what he was.
And Hurts' throw
that's what broke his concentration was he heard the footsteps. That's why he dropped
it. And Hurts' throw was only as good as it could have been for getting whacked in the face by a defender. I mean, holy crap, you can only do so much when somebody's grill's right up in your face. I mean, he takes a shot on this. Look at him. Watch him. Bam! While he's getting hit, he releases that. That's a pretty damn good fucking ball. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's good. And that's the point we were trying to make to you last night. Even though it wasn't a great throw, that's a catchable fucking ball. And he should have caught it. Yeah, go for it.
If he lays out for that, he catches that. He definitely does.
But how is he going to lay out for it? He already stretching. How's he going to lay out even more? You're asking him to do more than what he can do. Like, how's he going to lay out? You see he's at full extension.
$59 million quarterback. You just
his contract amount doesn't mean anything. His contract amount don't mean that he should catch a ball. That don't mean anything. Again, that was ball bad placement. You said it yourself. He got hit. Jalen threw it to the wrong spot. He didn't get the ball. They both went wrong. I don't know why you're defending it. They both were wrong.
Where did AK go?
I'm here.
I was thinking, all I see is Dallas stretching stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm.
No, I know. I need to take it off there. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, did he freeze?
Yeah, I think he did.
You know, because I'm tired of arguing about it. You're sitting there when you pay somebody money. All right, when you pay Carson Wentz $130 million, you're not paying him $130 million because you just want to pay him. You're paying him because you think he's the fucking guy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think his
when you pay Dallas Goddard $59 million. When you pay Dallas Goddard $59 million, you're saying he's the fucking guy. Well, I want the fucking guy to go out there and make the fucking catches. Yes, it is about the catches. When you're paying somebody money and I have a number one tight end, number one tight ends make that fucking catch. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And if you're saying that I'm asking him to do too much, well, then he's not a $59 million tight end.
Like, again, his body's at full extension. What did you want him to do? He can't get a Super Mario mushroom and grow. He can't do any of that. It doesn't work that way. That's not how human physics works.
He could have laid out for it. He didn't go to the ground.
Bro,
he could have laid out.
He never went to the ground. He stayed on his feet the entire time. Lay your fucking body out, bro. I'm telling you. Kels is laying out for that shit. Waller's laying out for that. Mark Andrews is laying out for that. Any of these top Higbee, any of these top tight ends are laying out for that.
You heard the footsteps.
Yes, they fucking are.
He heard the footsteps. He definitely did. But I mean, I think we could. I think we just, or like you guys argued for it for hours last night. We're gonna agree to disagree on this one definitely, but we definitely locked both players in for long term, so they're going to be roommates for some years to come. Definitely, it's well, who knows? Because Goddard could have a huge, second half of the season, and then his agent has leverage for a bigger contract for more money. So, maybe we saved ourselves some money. Who knows? We're going to have to see how this thing plays out, and how. If he needs to stay healthy, though, that's my main concern for him right now. I'm not too worried about the drops because that's something that he can work on. It's coachable, and it's not a huge concern for me with him. And the blocking is great with him. To me, it's above average for a tight end, and I just feel that I'm hoping that we got ahead of the curve as opposed to behind it. But if we did overpay him, I mean. It'd just be another F up for Howie Roseman, I guess. But Yeah, I'm glad I like what Maddox has been doing, especially, I liked hit the move for him to move into the slot corner position. So I definitely, I like to see him get locked down long term. I'm good with both deals. We can argue about Goddard all night long about the catch and everything like that, but the
We did that once already. I don't want to do it again.
We did it twice.
exactly, and the Saints are, that they're a little vulnerable right now. They're going to be a little beat up going into this game, things like that. So, I wanted to touch on that as well. Kamara's going to be out for New Orleans. We're getting Sanders back, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on, the Saints in general this weekend. What are your guys' feelings? And are we really worried about Trevor Siemian and Mark Ingram as the backup running back? AK, what are your thoughts, my dude?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I was not worried about Jameis Winston. I'm damn sure not worried about Trevor Siemian. You know, I believe this is going to be a defensive game. I believe our offense is going to be able to move the ball like we have been able to because of all the injuries that they do have. I believe our defensive front should eat this game. I have them getting at least 3 sacks. I have Darius Slay getting 2 interceptions this week.
I like it.
I think it's going to be 32-17 us. I don't believe this offense has a chance if Kamara is out and Michael Thomas isn't playing, and they're just all around in a bad way offensively. They really are. Defensively, we're good against the pass. Well, Mark Ingram, he may have a little effect on this game, but we've been decent against the run lately, so I don't think, he should be too much of an issue. But, yeah, this is definitely a winnable football game, man. Definitely.
Big Three, what do you think, my dude?
Yeah, they're coming in with a lot of injuries. I think both tackles are out. They have some defensive starters out. I think it's in total 10 starters are out for their game. But we had that same issue when we went against the Niners, when we went against the Chargers. There was always people that were out, and they didn't benefit us in any way. They're still going to be playing hard. It's the Sean Payton team. You can't sleep on them. There isn't an easy week. You know what I mean? We're not going to be given a given game. So we have to, mind our P's and Q's. We got to still take care of the running game, make sure that they have 3 and outs, get that defense tired because that defense is good. And, like I said, run the ball, make no mistakes, no turnovers, and we'll come away with a win. But I'm not overly scared, but I'm not going to discredit them either.
Yeah. Like you said, the Saints are definitely missing some guys. Kamara is going to be a big piece for them that they're not going to have. They are also, I'm looking at the injury report. They're also going to be without their starting offensive tackle in Teron Armstead. He's battling a knee and shoulder. Yeah, and Ryan Ramsick. I think that's how you say his last name. But yeah, they both didn't practice, and they're both going to be out. They're missing a backup defensive end or backup defensive lineman in Malcolm Roach and Tanon Pasagon. So they're also missing the backup wide receiver, running back Ty Montgomery. Yep. And the only one that's really going to be out for us is Jack Anderson, who's a backup offensive guard for us. So we're relatively healthy. They're beat up. Hopefully we're going to get off the like I said on the title, hopefully we're going to get off the Scheid at home this weekend because it's almost been a full calendar year since we last won at home, and that was against the Saints last year, right?
Yep, I was about to bring that up. Yeah, and Jalen Hurts' first NFL win was against the Saints.
That's true. Yeah, he got it done in the Big Easy.
Who also was the number one defense at the time and now comes back in as the number one defense.
I'm still surprised every time people say that the Saints had the number one defense.
I
Because I
know,
remember
right?
those Drew Brees years where, the offense was firing on all cylinders, but the defense is what held them back. And now it's like the defense is where it needs to be, but the offense is what holds them back.
Nah.
Prosecution rests, Your Honor. I said my piece in the 4-hour stream. Yeah. Trying to catch up some of these comments too. Gio from the 215, we appreciate it, my guy. Thank you so much. He said you guys are electric. Thank you so much, Gio.
Thank you.
Shout out to all you guys. We got 9 people in the live stream right now. Salute to the 9, definitely. We've almost been on for an hour now, so it's going by quick, definitely. So we got to get some things in. But let's see here. Richie MC said, Vic 3, did Joe Montana throw a bad ball to Dwight Clark?
That was not the same ball. It wasn't in the same place. The hell are we talking about?
Well, obviously he thinks it was, or he wouldn't.
No, that wasn't even the same. That wasn't the same throw, same ball, same position. What? There was nothing the same about it.
Well, click on it before.
And again, hold on. Let's bring that Dwight Clark catch if you want to bring that up. Where was Dwight Clark going? That ball came to him in stride, correct? In the same direction he was going to, right? Now you look at that Dallas Goddard play. Was that going in the same direction? Hell the fuck no.
Yes, he was looking over his left shoulder.
Yo, I'm gonna have to pull that and get every angle and show that to you. I'm gonna have to get that.
I know my left from my right. Obviously, you don't.
I'm looking at it from what I'm showing you here. Again, when I'm seeing it, he's on the top left.
Are you looking through a mirror?
I'm looking off my phone, man.
Now, why he's looking right? Because I tell you, every replay I look at, he's looking over his left shoulder, my guy. Foothills, is he looking over his left shoulder or is he looking over his right?
When he catches it, it's to the right, but he's going to the left. That's what I'm telling you.
He's running to the left. He's running to the left side of the field, looking over his left shoulder.
That's what I just said. He's running to the left. If Jalen would have thrown it to the left, he wouldn't have no reason to turn across his body to his right.
When I'm running to the left side of the field, I don't want to be looking over my right shoulder. I want to be looking over my left. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I promise you.
A perfect throw, and he did look over his left shoulder.
Yes. I'm telling you right now, when you run to the left side of the field, especially across field, I want to be looking left. I don't want to be doing it this way. I want to be this way. I promise you that. Hands down, 100%.
Yeah. He's got a Superman for that ball. You got to lay out for it. There's no way I'm not putting 2 hands on that football. He didn't try to put 2 hands on it. That's the problem I had with that. That's the one thing I think he could have done. If you lay out for it, then you can try to get 2 hands on it. Then your percentage of catching that football go way up at that point. So it was a mistake on it was a touch overthrown by Jalen because he didn't have a clean pocket, and it was a mistake on Goddard's part that he didn't lay out and didn't get 2 hands on the football, because that's the first thing they teach you. As if you can get 2 hands on it, you get 2 hands on it. You don't try to make a highlight reel play. You bring the ball in at all costs. But Jordy Fighter said this play.
You know what? That should tell you something, though. I truly feel that he should have made that catch with his one hand. That's how much I think of this kid. He should have been able to grab that and bring it in. I mean, we've seen Kels do it before. We've seen him make multiple one-handed catches and bring them in. That's what I'm saying. If he got his hand on that ball, bring that shit in.
What up, J-Mill?
Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. And at $59 million, you bring that shit in. I mean, I don't know why that's unreasonable to ask. You're acting like I'm insane for asking that. $59 million, I want you making that catch.
Because I want you to have that same energy. If Jalen's the franchise quarterback and he fucks up on
I will. You know what?
Last night we showed you did not keep that same energy. Because we were pointing out mistakes and you were covering up for
Do I not sit here all the time and be really rough on Hurts, but I also sit here and say we have to have patience with the kid. I'm one of the roughest fucking content creators about Hurts. I say his deep ball is shit. He needs to work on it. There's multiple things this kid needs to work on, and I'm the first one to fucking say it. But I also know my patience too. And I also know I have to be patient with Goddard. But goddamn, man, whenever you're $59 million, you bring that fucking shit in, especially when you put your hands on it.
Dude, 59 men don't mean nothing.
I don't understand why that's a hard request for you.
Gio from the 215 said 20th pass D, number 1 run D, Saints. So, I mean, like Random Anton said, you know, I hope Sirianni doesn't go away from the run if it's not clicking early, because it's what we can't do. That's a recipe for disaster for us. I think we have to keep trying to run the ball, even if it's only 2 or 3 yards in a cloud of dust early on. We still got to pound that rock, right, Vic?
We still got to do the same plays we were doing with Jordan Howard. We can't switch it up how, you know, same run plays that we were calling for Sanders when he was in earlier. Nah, the same physical attack that we had, keep bringing it, because our run game got better when, you know, Lane Johnson came in. It got more physical. Continue on that trend. Stay physical. Run the ball right down the middle, right down their throats. You know what I mean? Don't think that Miles is a finesse runner. You know, he can get physical. Give him a chance.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. What would you guys think about kind of adapting here a little bit and doing like a hurry up offense for the first drive to try and get our guys into a rhythm, kind of like how Doug used to do last year, you know? You know, we talk about doing rhythm and getting people, you know, just loosened up and in game, you know. Well, instead of sitting there and doing, you know, just regular huddle and letting them think about it, just get them out there and just hurry them up, you know, get their minds loose and, you know, just let them play ball.
Kevin Turner passed away?
Huh?
I just see the comment said Kevin Turner passed away.
I
didn't know that. I know he was sick, but I didn't know he passed away.
Kevin Turner, who
he used to be fullback for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Turner?
Yeah. He wore number 34. He was a fullback. He was with McNabb when he first came through. But I didn't know he passed away. I knew he was sick.
Yeah. What?
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't even know that.
I didn't either. What's up? What's going on?
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
What's going on, my guy? How we doing?
Feel good.
Chilling, man. Chilling. You know, same old stuff. Just here to talk some Eagles. See, y'all already got an hour ahead of me.
So what's your thoughts, man?
Yep, let us know.
Man, you know, we got it's a lot. You know, we got 2 extensions. We got hopefully the first home win. It should be like we got to, like, we have to. We have to get this one right. Like, we have to. I mean, I'm excited about Goddard, but not surprised because it was bound to happen. We let Ertz go. We had no other option. Are we going to get a rookie? Yep. Like, are we going to put a rookie in there? We're already trying to prove the naysayers wrong to show them that Hurts is the guy. So why not? We got to have consistent weapons that he's used to, that he can grow with, not a guy that he has to develop from the start. And then Maddox, I mean, he earned every single dollar. I feel like we shortchanged him, honestly, in my opinion. I felt like he could have got a little more than like $7.5 million per year, but you know, the money is what the money is.
You know why? Real quick,
yeah, go ahead.
You know why I got surprised real fast? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead. You good?
I wanted to throw this at you. I really truly thought we were going to franchise Goddard and then extend him in the middle of next year. I truly had my thoughts set on that because of how everything was going to go this offseason. So it
then you end up having to pay him more.
He extended him. Yeah, but
at that point, more though by doing that.
I know, but that in my mind though, at that point you would have truly seen him over that extended period of time to give him.
Yeah, but you were just saying he might be overpaid now. If you would have waited next year, you're paying him even more than what you're paying now.
I was just making a statement real fast. I wanted him to not get confused of why I didn't want him to get paid. That's all.
Oh, I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, no.
No, you know, AK, you bring up a valid point. I understand what you're saying, primarily because Goddard hasn't played 16 games or been available for 16 games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, at the bare minimum, show me you can show up every day before I give you the bag like that. You know what I'm saying? Or in the games that you are there, take over a game, be dominant, be the reason we won, be the reason we put a W up on the board to know that, hey, the reason I gave him this money is because he's able to get me a win. At some point during the game, I know I can go to him and he's going to come through. He hasn't proven that yet. He has all the potential. I got all the faith in him, but I just need to see it to fully believe it.
Yeah. I agree with you. Definitely. So, J Bill, I wanted to ask you what, because we're going to transition into the our three musts. Our three basically keys to victory for tomorrow. What would your three musts be that you need to see out there on the field tomorrow for our Eagles to not only string 2 wins together for the first time this season, but to get our first home win in damn near a year?
So, off the rip, Jonathan Gannon, don't get cute. Nick Sirianni, don't get cute. Just play the game of football. Okay? When Miles Sanders gets in the game, I need him to run north and south, just like we've been running the last 3-4 weeks when you've been on the sideline. Ain't nobody been dancing. Everybody see the hole, get through it, go. And I need them to not hold back Jonathan Gannon. So I need the coach. Not to hold back Jordan Howard. I need the coaches to not get cute. I need Miles Sanders to not act like he hasn't seen us play, and I need Jordan Howard to keep his reps.
Got you. I like it. Yeah, definitely. And I can't argue any of those at all. Those are definitely good points. Victory. What do you think about our three? What would your three must be for Eagles victory tomorrow in Philadelphia?
Our three must. Well, like he said, Gannon can't get cute. We can't get over. We can't get ahead of ourselves. But we got to create constant pressure on the offensive line. We need 3 and outs. We need New Orleans defense on the field a lot and often because we need them to get tired. Again, we said it. Their pass defense isn't the best, but they're very good run defense. And that could slow us down if our run is held down to a minimum. We can't let that happen. Secondly, when we're on defense, like I said, we got to get out there. We got to confuse Simeon. We see Gannon. His defense is getting better, but offenses aren't confused. We got to throw some different looks, disguise things out there. Continue running the ball. That's what I'm saying. Everyone says it. Can't be said enough. Continue running the ball. Stay on that path. And coaching, like it was mentioned before, they can't get ahead of themselves. We can't. We got to stay on the path that we set these past 2 games. We got to progress. We can't take 2 steps back right now.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely, 100%. What's going on, Gio? How you doing, my dude?
What's going on? Thanks for the invite,
What's
guys.
good?
Good, my guy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much. Yeah. So give us what your 3 must your keys to victory would be for tomorrow.
Offensive line got to hold Cam Jordan, and got the other cat's name on the other side. They got to get that. They got to protect Jalen Hurts from that as well. And we got to continue running the ball, regardless of the number 1 run defense. We just got to keep showing it. Like, we're not scared of them. Miles got to utilize some of those runs as well. We need that explosiveness back there because we didn't get it with Gainwell. So now we got Jordan Howard, Boston Scott, and Miles Sanders back. So I want to see a 3-headed monster going on. That's a must. So that way Jalen can have a good game, and that's another must in my book as well. I want to see him throw the rock, take shots at Marshawn Lattimore. As far as like getting Devontae Smith, he's going to get hot as well. And I also want to see Rager as well get in the mix.
Yeah, like it. Definitely. AK, let's hear from you, my dude.
First off, yes, run the ball. You're the number 1 rushing offense the last 3 weeks. Jalen Hurts has had the best QBR the last 3 weeks out of all quarterbacks at 85, and it's all come from our run. So keep doing what you're doing. You're getting the best out of him, and you're getting the best out of this O-line. The Twin Towers are playing awesome right now. They're holding up. I have no undoubt whatsoever in this offensive line. They can push this defensive line back. Offensively, man, bring the pressure. Trevor Siemian's going to collapse. This offensive line will collapse. Play pressure corners. Don't let they don't have Michael Thomas. They're very weak on offense. You can get to him very fast and just shut it down ASAP. Don't even play with him. Just show him right off the bat you mean it. And you can really make Trevor Siemian fold here. So,
yeah, he's nothing to. I don't think he's anything to worry about at all. I'm not sweating Trevor Siemian, and I don't think any of us really are. My 3 musts would definitely be get a lot like last week. Get an early lead. Don't play from behind. That's definitely going to be my first must. The second one would be control the ball, a lot like we did last week. And we can do that by staying ahead on first down, keeping those third downs short and definitely very manageable. And when we do that, we're going to control the clock and we're going to control the time of possession. So that's a definitely must for me as well, because if we let New Orleans have extended drives like we have at times this year, then our defense is going to get worn down. But we got to get off the field on third down. And my third one would be just continue to get the rock to Devontae Smith and let him get those yak yards. Let him try to get him in space when hopefully Jalen can hit him in stride at some point in this game, or some points in this game. And I just say let Devontae Smith just continue to eat, because he's doing some good things. We've seen it last week. This kid is the progression is real. So continue to let the son reproduce his thing.
Yeah. One thing we didn't mention is we can't let their tight ends.
Well, and 2 more.
Even though that they're unknown, we're notorious for that. We're worse in the league with letting tight ends, in yardage, in touchdowns, in every statistical category. We're just bad at defending tight ends. We can't let a nobody just come out and have them in the game, because that could be what happens. Siemian can rely on his tight end and get little dinks and dunks, and their run game, marking him, it still isn't nothing to sneeze at. He's not where he was 2 years ago, but again, he could have a pretty good game. We haven't been the best at the run either. So our defensive line is going to be very key, and our linebackers.
Yeah. So like you guys said, like a lot of you guys said, they just with our coaching staff, just don't get cute. Don't do anything out of that's too much out of the norm, and just continue to do what's been working for you, even if the run game isn't very successful at the beginning of the game. We just can't become one dimensional again. That's not gonna. I think Jalen will have a tough game. Don't you guys think? If that happens.
Yeah, you might see him revert back to the mistakes that he made before.
Yeah, I think he knows that this game is a must win, honestly, so we can have our chances in the wild card. Like, the NFC is wide open, honestly, man. There's a lot of teams that are literally almost have the same record as most of us.
Yeah,
and a lot of those teams that have good records in the beginning of the season, they're starting to fall off.
Yeah,
and we own the tiebreaker with a lot of teams that are in the same position we are.
Yeah, we definitely do. And getting this win over the Saints would be another one. It would be another tiebreaker that we'd have over a potential wild card team, possibly. You never know, because they are in kind of a scrappy division. It was before at the beginning of the Atlanta New England game. They were talking about Atlanta was only a game or so out of first place in the division, or I think there were maybe 2 games out of first place. But so that division is pretty tight in itself. So, but yeah, glad we could definitely get our musts, our 3 musts out there. I really appreciate you guys joining in for that, and I also want to transition into our not only our score prediction for our Eagles game tomorrow, but I want to run through this week's lineup of all the games and get your guys' score predictions on those. So let's start with Baltimore. We'll start with the morning games. Baltimore at Chicago. I think Baltimore is going to handle Chicago pretty easily. I have Baltimore winning 28-17 over Justin Fields and company. AK, what do you think about that game? AK, in a little bit of a delay. Yeah.
Man, I really went with the Ravens. Yeah, I am. I'm lagging right now. Sorry.
No, you're good.
But no, I gotta say, I went with the Ravens last week, and I really ate my words on it, really severely.
And I know
Man.
Justin Fields is your guy too. So it's a tough one.
Man, I think that Dolphins. You know what? I'm going against the grain on this one. I think that's a trap game. You know, Justin Fields. You know, the Bears haven't been playing bad, but they haven't been playing good either. So, you know, they could come out here and surprise somebody. Their defense is still pretty decent. You know, they do have Khalil Mack, you know, and some still solid
I was
defense
you,
players.
AK, cut you off.
He's
Khalil
out.
Mack having season
He's out.
ending surgery.
Yeah, he's out.
He's
And
done.
isn't Hicks out too?
I don't know, but I know Khalil Mack's
my
out for the rest
God.
of the year.
I think Hicks
Dude,
is
I
out
haven't
too.
even
They lost
watched the
both of them.
Bears game yet. I have not even watched a Bears game yet. I didn't even know
Well, the
that.
Khalil Mack, I think I just saw that yesterday.
Yeah, it just went down.
Yeah, yesterday news came out that he was out for the season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I never even saw it. Well, never mind. All right, well, I'll
Shoot a score out there, AK. Shoot a score out there.
I didn't know that he was injured either. I'm
28-17.
just finding out now.
Right.
Yeah, he was out. Like, what was it? Like two
Yeah.
weeks ago or something like that. He's been out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
All right,
I know.
28-17 Ravens. Don't fail me again, though, or I'm never choosing you.
That's the same exact score I said too. That's funny.
Yeah.
Victory. What do you think, buddy?
It's tough when you look at the Ravens now, man. Like they're kind of their defense is all over the place. You don't know what to expect out of them. But the one thing I do expect out of that defense is they're going to be constantly holding on to them receivers. And Chicago don't have receivers experience enough right now. All they got to do is bottle up that run game, and that isn't much for that defense. So I'm going to have to give it to the Ravens. It's not going to be like a blowout game. I'm going to say anywhere like 19-13, an ugly game.
Okay. All right. J Mill, what do you think about Baltimore at Chicago tomorrow morning?
That's a subtle flex, by the way. You keep on saying tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's
Morning
like,
for me, sorry.
Right? That's a subtle flex right there.
That's like a whole 1 o'clock.
When I get my pancakes and bacon and some coffee, I get to watch some football.
I know, right? That's life over
Perks
there.
of living in the West.
But no, I would have to go with the Ravens. But I'm really looking forward to a Justin Fields breakout game this year. I don't know I'm looking for it's going to happen sometime this year. He's going to have 300 yards or something close to it, 3 or 4 touchdowns total. It's just not going to happen against this Ravens defense because they're going to be in his face constantly. So I'm thinking something close to like 31 to like 17, and it's not a close game.
Got you. What do you think? Last but not least, Gio, give us your score prediction for the first game. Baltimore at Chicago.
Lamar, I want Ravens to win. Like I said, it's crunch time in fantasy football. Playoffs is around here. Lamar is my guy this week, but he tends to struggle in the cold a little bit. So, and Chicago is kind of cold right now. Justin Fields might have a breakout game, like Jay Milton said. I believe that as well. It might be tomorrow, but I got Lamar carrying the game, 28-17.
Man, I should have went with my gut. Shit. I should have.
David Montgomery gonna be playing too, so they got him back at full strength. You know, that
Never
first
know.
week he came back, it wasn't a lot, but you know, with the bye week and some time under his belt,
You know what?
they
Fuck
might
it.
do
I'm
something.
gonna
But
do it, man. Chicago wins this game 21-17. I'm
it's
doing
just
it. Chicago wins this
I honestly
game
don't get how the
21-17.
Ravens defense don't get called for more penalties when you see them. Yo, those cornerbacks on every play are holding on receivers, and they're not hiding it.
I got to go with my gut, man. I do. 21-17 Chicago.
It's cold out
All
there.
right.
It might be a different outcome of the game, man. And these cornerbacks, they
Right.
might get breathless out there.
Listen, that when you get
Allen
hit,
Robinson's
it's totally
not
different.
playing, right?
When it's 0 below, when it's a little too cold, that hit is a little bit different. You don't want to feel that all the time.
Is Allen Robinson still playing too?
No,
Right?
he's not playing either.
injured.
No, he's
He's
out.
out.
He's injured.
He's
Yeah.
out.
Oh, he's not? Well,
Yeah, they're gonna rely on Maury.
how about Mooney?
Mooney, that's his name. Mooney. That's it, Maury.
Yeah.
It's going to be a quarterback battle tomorrow. It's going to see who got the better legs.
Chicago's gonna run and run heavy.
I mean, once your body numbs up, you don't really even feel getting hit after a while. So, especially when it's real cold.
If they're smart, they do it too because they got that rookie Khalil Herbert. He's good. He's a good runner. You pair him up with Montgomery, that's a 1-2 punch. After a while, if they continue to do that, the Ravens defense won't have anything. They won't have any response.
Yep.
The defensive line, once they get beat up, that's it. Because their second and third level is crap.
Yeah. All right. So the next game up would be, the next game I wrote down is Green Bay at Minnesota. I think, that's going to be a tough game. Minnesota always usually, or Kirk Cousins plays better at home, but I don't know. I just think even with Aaron Jones being, I don't know if he's out or if he's questionable. I forget if he's
out 3 weeks.
Or not out
3 weeks.
But even with that, they got Dylan, so I like Green Bay in this game, 31-21. Let's go in reverse order this time. Gio, what do you think about Green Bay at Minnesota?
I got Minnesota winning, man. As far as with Aaron Jones being out as well, the defense and Minnesota always shows up late. They're one of them teams too that have that early slump, and they show later on at the end. I got Minnesota 24-21. It's gonna be a close game, honestly.
Nice. Okay. J Mill?
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking close game because it's a division game, and like you said earlier, Minnesota definitely plays better at home than on the road, and they always tend to split with Green Bay over the last couple years. So I'm gonna go Minnesota wins this like 27-24.
Okay. Okay. Vic?
It's tough, like I said, because when you look at it, Adam Thielen doesn't play good against Green Bay, but Green Bay's down a running back. Corey Dillon can still make something out of it. I think it's gonna be back and forth scoring. I'm gonna say Minnesota's gonna end up on top, 34-31.
Ooh. High scoring one. Okay. All right. I like it. AK? What do you think, my guy?
I have one question. Is Alexander back yet?
For
Their corner?
Green Bay?
For Green Bay?
Green Bay gets their cornerback, yeah. He's coming back.
Oh,
He's back?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Green
We
Bay
were
wins
talking
this
about it
game.
earlier.
Listen,
All right.
I don't think any of you guys realize how much of an effect Alexander has on the game.
Yeah, he's a beast.
You know, this kid is possibly as good as Jalen Ramsey almost. I mean, he can shut the entire side of the field by himself. He is, and I truly feel that Green Bay is going to just take this game and they're going to win 28-17.
Okay. All right. So we got a new guest on the show, Jinx Wolf. What's going on, Jinx?
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing? What's up?
What's good, Jigs?
Yeah,
What's up, buddy?
was good.
What's up?
What's going on?
Thank you so much, Jinx. And if you had Don't get in any. I don't know if you can get in much more trouble, but just be careful, my guy. Definitely.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. So let's get you caught up a little bit. Give us your score, your score predictions for the first two games tomorrow: Baltimore at Chicago and Green Bay at Minnesota. What do you think about those two games?
For Baltimore, Chicago, I would say 27-7 Chicago.
27-7 Chicago.
Yeah, I feel like Lamar's not going to be ready for the
Okay.
Bears.
All right.
And for the Green Bay, Minnesota, I'm going to say 37-14 Green Bay.
Ooh, they got put on them. Okay. All right.
I feel like Green Bay's going to win that game.
Yeah, I think Green Bay is going to be too much for Minnesota at home as well. So then the third one is Colts at Bills. That we definitely have some interest in, some vested interest in that one. AK, my partner in crime. What do you think about that one? Carson Wentz against Josh Allen.
This is going to be a really good defensive game, I have a feeling. Indy, they have a really good defense. Bills have a really good defense. Damn, man. Sorry. I'm allergic to bullshit. Man, I really want to take the Colts with the upset here because Taylor is a dog right now, man. He really is running his ass off.
Rushing king right now.
Yeah. I think the Colts actually come in and win this 24-21.
All right, upset alert. Vic 3. What do you think about Colts at Bills?
Ooh, that's Bills all day. That defense is going to be too much. Once they bottle up the run, they're going to depend on Carson Wentz. And that's not going to go so well. Jordan Poyer is having a great season. I see him getting a pick or two if it goes to that. If it goes to Carson having to, be dependent on making the Colts win. But that's all they have going for them on the offense side, the run game. On defense, they're good against the run, but they're horrible against the pass. And we've seen the Bills love to pass the ball all around. They like to spread the ball. It's going to be too much for the Colts. I got the Bills winning. 35 Bills, Colts 17.
Okay.
Damn.
Jay Milt, what do you think?
I really like the Bills defense over the Colts defense, which I would rank them 1, 2, 2, 3, however you look at your defenses. But the Bills, I really like their defense in this game, especially because they have the ability. They will jump some routes, and Carson has been known to underthrow the receiver or throw the ball too late. So that's an easy pick. I'm going to go Bills 27, Colts 17.
Okay. All right. Gio, what do you think?
I got Bills, same score, 35-17, only because it'll be Josh Allen's bounce back game or whatever. Hopefully, Taylor will. I don't think he'll do good in this defense. This is going to be one of those games here, one of them low scoring stats game.
Okay. Jinx, what do you think?
But if
I say 21-27. The Bills defense gonna be too much for Carson. I think he throws 3 picks.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Carson gonna throw. Yeah, he gonna throw some picks this game.
don't say that. I don't want them benching them just yet. Shit.
No.
Solid, like okay, semi-consistent.
I got the
nothing behind him.
I got the Bills winning a close one, 24-22. I think it's going to be close. May even come down to last possession. But yeah, I got the Bills squeaking one out, 24-22 over the Colts. And that brings us to the Lions at the Browns. And Jinx Wolf, let's hear from you. What do you think about Lions at Browns? Who's going to win that stinker?
I feel like the Browns are bad, so bad. I feel like the Lions gonna get their first win of the season. Yeah, I feel like the Lions gonna get their first win finally. Their
What do you think
first
the score
win.
will be?
I would have to say it's gonna be like a low scoring game, so I say 7-10.
Okay. Gio,
14-7 Lions. I think they get their first win.
another low scoring. Okay.
Golf's gonna put up 22 fantasy points this week, so I called it.
Nice. J Mill, what do you think about Detroit at Cleveland?
I really love the Lions and getting this win. Because why wouldn't it happen to the Cleveland Browns? Look what they've been doing. I'm gonna go. Jared Goff gonna give him 4 touchdowns.
Ooh.
They're gonna win 31 to like 13.
Ooh. Reverse the score on them. Okay. Yeah, that's an ass kicking by a winless team too. Dang.
They gonna get
Big three. What do you think?
Listen, if they ain't gonna beat the Pittsburgh Steelers when they had that opportunity, they're not gonna beat the Browns this week. Nick Chubb coming off of COVID, he's gonna run crazy. He might get himself a 200-yard game again. Have about 2 touchdowns himself. Browns easily 24-10.
Okay. All
You
right.
never cease to amaze me, guy.
Y'all forget about that Bovine and freaking Miles Garrett. You see them arms? Yeah. Just him alone against the Detroit line, I'll take.
They
I'll
test
put
him
money
again.
on all days of the week. Yep. They'll test him every time he comes up without no sleep.
No, dude, I'm with everyone else besides Vic on this one, too. I believe this is where Detroit gets their first win. I say it's a low-scoring game as well. I take them at 17-14 Detroit.
Okay. Yeah, I think Detroit's gonna get their first dub as well. I think they're gonna have just enough to beat Cleveland. Maybe even, like I said, maybe come down to a last possession. I have Cleveland losing to Detroit 20-17. So then,
Rudolph.
What was that?
then we got
I said Madison Rudolph.
You know what's crazy, too, is this is the exact game it went bad last night. The exact game. We never got to this game. We never even talked about it. It was mentioned, and then it was lost.
all right. So then we're at Washington is at Carolina. I think the combo of Cam coming back with Christian McCaffrey toting the rock. Carolina wins this, and the final score will not indicate how much of a lopsided game this is. I think Carolina wins pretty easily, 24-16. AK, what do you think about Washington at Carolina?
Yeah, man. Washington no longer has Sweat. They no longer have Chase Young. You know, they're crippled right now, man. I said it last night, and I stick by it still today. I think Carolina wins this 32-14. I think there's no contest here.
That's an ass kicking. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Like Cam said, he's back. Big three. What do you think about our the hated Washington football team against the stinky Panthers? Or maybe not so stinky. Cam back.
I can see it going both ways, but I kind of feel like Cam's going to overdo it. Cam's going to throw himself 2 picks. Washington's going to sneak out a win. They got their rushing attack intact. They're going to use Gibson. They're going to use McKissick. It's going to be too much. 17-14 Panthers.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Cam's going to feel himself a little bit. I honestly think the Panthers are going to lose this one as well, and Washington's going to walk away with the win. The only thing I can say that the Panthers will win is because the Christian McCaffrey will be back, and then Cam will be able to use his legs again. So kind of gets them thrown off. Then Chase Young is kind of like the defense is all banged up over there. So I got them Cam Newton at least running at least like 78 yards tomorrow for a touchdown at least, and then Christian McCaffrey going to get at least 89 for 2. But his reception. I would think he'll be the leading receiver tomorrow.
You think C-Mac will?
Yeah, I think so. But I honestly would think Washington was going to win 28-17.
Okay. J Mill, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a big game for the Panthers rushing wise between C-Mac and Cam. They're gonna put up about 4 touchdowns between them, but somehow Washington's gonna end up winning like 31-28.
Really? Okay. All right. Jinx,
Where's
what do you think about
grief coming from?
what do you think about the football team versus the Panthers?
Cam is back.
I feel like Carolina's gonna win this one.
You think
Yeah,
Carolina's going to come out with the win? Okay.
I feel like Carolina's gonna win this game, and Washington. I feel like the score is gonna be 27-26.
27.
Panthers.
Oh, close one. Okay.
I'm
All right.
interested in seeing how Joe Brady's going to call this game. Joe Brady likes to throw the ball. Joe Brady doesn't like his quarterback
I'm
running around
interested
too
to
much.
know how you think they're going to score 20 points.
Who?
Where's
I said
the belief
17-14.
coming from?
I said
I think
17-14.
I think Gio had a good point. I think C-Mac could easily be the leading receiver for the Panthers tomorrow. He might be the leading rusher and receiver tomorrow for them because I think Cam's going to be checking it down a lot. You know, he's going to be
Definitely,
looking.
because Cam likes to check it down at tight ends, and they don't have one.
And there's no
Right.
tape on Christian McCaffrey either because he's been out for so long. So
Yeah, it's true. And Christian McCaffrey, he seems to play better when Cam Newton's under center for some reason. I don't know if it's because Cam draws more attention or if it's just a chemistry thing or what. But yeah, I think Carolina's going to win easily. So then we have moving on to the next game, we have the Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans. I think this game's going to not even be close. I don't even think Houston's going to score a touchdown. I have Tennessee rolling 38-12. Jinx Wolf, what do you think about Houston at Tennessee?
I'll go with 37-7 Titans.
Oh, yep, another ass kicking. Definitely, Houston doesn't have much in the tank, and Tennessee's rolling right now. So, Gio, what do you think about that game?
28-0.
28. They're going to skunk them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Yeah, they better at home. You know, they can't let Houston even come in there and even sniff around to get a victory, or else Tennessee's going to drop in a lot of people's power rankings. That's for sure. But Jay Mill, what do you think?
Tennessee gonna steamroll them. They're gonna put up like 40 points. Houston's gonna score a field goal in like the last minute.
All right, so what do you got? Like 42-3, something like that?
48-3. Yeah, like 42, 48-3.
Gotcha. All right. Victory. Let it be known.
I really hope that Tennessee's allowed to use the old school Houston Oilers uniform. So that way, when they win that game, they can still show that they're the best team in Houston. Yeah, it's going to be Tennessee all day, 35-7. Matter of fact, 35-3.
35-3. Okay. I like it. AK, what do you say? Yeah, that rhymed.
Man, I'm going to give you your 50 burger for the week. I believe this is going to be 52-14.
52-14. All right. Well, that means that the Tennessee running backs, should get some good fantasy points. They better. But yeah, we're all pretty much in agreement. Tennessee's going to walk. They're going to have a walk in the park tomorrow. And then the next game that I have here is the San Francisco 49ers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. And last year, the 49ers didn't play Jacksonville in Jacksonville, but they did play Miami in Miami. And they didn't play very well at all. They actually shit the bed. But I think San Francisco is going to win. And my final score is going to be 24-17. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have 2 touchdowns, and they're both going to be to Deebo Samuel. AK, what do you think about San Francisco at Jacksonville?
Man, Jacksonville should have no chance in this game. There's no reason, no way that Jacksonville should be able to keep up with Brandon Ayuk and Debo, and they should be easily able to take this game. I have them taking it 38-10, man. Like there's no. They can't lose this game. They shouldn't. Especially
after coming off that performance against the Rams. I mean, a lot of people are, saying that the Rams are perennial Super Bowl contenders. So, and the Niners put it on Los Angeles on Monday night. Yeah. So, Vic 3, what do you think about this game? San Francisco at Jacksonville.
Yeah, San Francisco has too much. Jacksonville, there's too much going on with them. They got a lot to figure out. If that Jacksonville that played against Buffalo, if they come up to play, that'd be a different story. I could also see, Jimmy Garoppolo having a bad week. He's another person who gets full of himself after a while. I can see him having a bad week, but again, like I said, it's just too much for Jacksonville. San Francisco defense and offense, they can't match it. I'm going to give it San Francisco 24, Jacksonville nothing.
Ooh, dang!
Shut up.
All right. Grab that San Francisco defense is on your fantasy if you can, is what Vic 3 is saying. That's for sure. J Mill, what do you think about San Francisco at Jacksonville?
I'm gonna go San Francisco 31, Jacksonville 17.
Okay. All right. Gio, what do you think?
San Francisco 31, Jacksonville 7, Deebo Samuel's 200 yards.
Yeah, he's gonna ball out
over 200 yards.
Nobody likes Ayuk. No one thinks Ayuk's a good receiver either.
You know what?
Ayuk's a baller.
He's having a bad year though. He hasn't been producing this year.
He's been injured most of the year though, right?
Hamstring, but you gotta give it to
Deebo,
man. Them rack yards is crazy, man.
Yeah, Deebo's rack yards are crazy.
But if they end up doing, I would say both of them.
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
If they would let Ayuk go, would you pick him up?
Hell yeah.
Because they were talking about it. They are talking about it. They were questioning whether they want to bring him back or not. Would that be a talent you bring to Philly?
In a heartbeat. He'd be my slot receiver. Off the rip.
Yeah, I need more of a veteran presence myself.
Yeah, we need a veteran here. Even though like the Devontae Smith is like shown to be the number one, we do need a vet behind him.
Yeah.
But I would going back to, I would think if they both have a good game, they'll be at given 200 yards plus, like both of them together.
Yeah,
each 100 apiece.
Yeah. Because the Jacksonville, the secondary is pretty, it's pretty bad. So, and they're injury plagued, but
they're limited offensively.
Oh yeah, Jinx, what do you think?
Ask you. That's it.
Right. What do you think about this game, Jinx?
I think the 49ers, they're going to come out with this win. I feel like the score is probably going to be 29-0 Niners.
29-0 Niners. Okay. All right.
But I do have to go, so I'll check y'all later.
All right, Jinx.
All right, Jinx.
My guy.
Take care.
And the Dallas Goddard catch, he should have caught that. Peace.
He said it right quick.
Let's bring in the El Capitan then. He was sitting in the back. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yes, it is. But right now I'm doing editing right here on my computer because I'm doing because I was finished the podcast right here on Captain's Corner. But well, it's always had a nice conversation with you guys. But well, let's talk some shit right here. So I don't care about it.
So We were just talking about the San Francisco at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who do you like in that game, Raphael?
Oh, it's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna choose the Niners.
Okay.
Because remember the last time that the San Francisco Niners went to the Super Bowl contenders for the season 2019? Well, that proves it all. But I guarantee you, well, things are getting boiling right here with the Niners right here. But hold on a second, because that internet right here is. Oh yes, that's
All right.
right here. Oh yes, they're third place in the West Conference right here. But right now,
What would your final score be if you had to predict the final score for that game?
Oh, the final score right here is gonna be Niners 40, Jacksonville Jaguars 21.
Okay. They're gonna put a 40 burger on them. I like it. I can see that happening. All right, so then we're on to Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. I personally think this is going to be a fairly low scoring affair. I have the Dolphins winning 18-16. AK Eagles, what do you think about Miami at New York Jets?
I think the Jets win this one, my guy, 21-17.
Okay.
Joe Flacco's going to win for the Jets, huh?
Yep.
Flacco's playing this weekend. All right. Vic, 3, what do you think?
No, Jets ain't winning no damn game. Miami got this all day. The Dolphins are going to use Myles Gaskin and use him often. Tua's going to try to prove himself. He's going to try to make himself, make everyone know that he should be the starter. I'm going to give it to him 24. I'll be surprised if the Jets get 3. So I'm gonna give them 3. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
Hey, that's awesome, man, because you just know something that makes me look like a fucking genius if they win.
Oh.
And when Flacco throws 3 interceptions, you know who's gonna be looking at you just like,
I'll
bit too far that Jets pick.
I'll admit it, the faith was there, but
That's all that is, faith.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay.
Jay Mill, what do you think about that game?
I'm gonna give that one to Miami. 27 to like 25.
Okay. All right. Gio, let it be known.
28. Let me see. Hold on. It's gonna be a high scoring game. It's gonna be a shootout tomorrow.
When Miami at New York?
Yeah. Mike White play. Is Mike White playing tomorrow?
Or
no, Flacco.
Oh no, I got Dolphins. I got Dolphins all the way. 28-17, man.
Everything changes.
He's like, nope,
Mike White fell to earth. They're giving it to Flacco.
Yeah, because if Mike White was playing, I would have had a better chance of them winning over the Dolphins, but they're going with Joe Flacco now.
So we know Flacco's going to dump it off to the running back, or not even to a tight end, just to the running back. So if you're playing fantasy, Michael Carter, that's the guy you need to pick up.
It's the fucking Dolphins, though. It ain't anyone special.
Yeah, but the defense playing better than what they were before. Again, we're talking about the Jets. The Jets can't get nothing done.
Yeah, but dude, don't act like they don't fight. There's a lot of
but I'm saying it's going to be a shit show.
And
but
I've seen a lot more fight out of the Jets than
better.
I've seen out of the Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins have only 3 wins, and Jets have only 2. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's anyone's game. I mean,
so Raphael, who do you got in this game? What's your score prediction?
This is gonna be shocking, but this is gonna be an upset because right here I'll give the Miami Dolphins, but I'll give it to you. This is the 3rd win, so I'm gonna beat him. Dolphins 20, Jets 7.
Well, that's not an upset then. I thought you were going with the Jets.
I don't think either one of them would really be an upset.
No one will be upset at whoever wins or loses.
No one will.
But I was thinking about, I was thinking, is another game was gonna be upset, but I'm not thinking about the Miami Dolphins versus New York Jets because it's gonna be, boring. Just like, tell the crickets right here.
So, so then we're on to the last game of the early games, which would be our game, the New Orleans Saints at the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that it's going to be a pretty good game. I think it's going to be, kind of not super high scoring, but I got us winning 32-24. Raphael, what do you think about the Saints at Eagles? What's your thoughts? What's your score prediction?
Oh my God, this is gonna be incredible because there's no Elvin Kamara, there's no James Winston, but there's Trevor Siemian. But I guarantee that the Eagles got the dub. Eagles got the dub right here against the New Orleans Saints because they're second loss in a row. But I guarantee you that the Eagles got the dub in house because after the day right here. I just wanted to say Eagles 40, Saints 7.
Ooh. Wow. We're going to destroy that defense. Okay. Gio, what do you think? What's the score going to be for our game tomorrow?
27-17. Hurts throws over for 300 yards. Devontae Smith gets a buck 10, buck 12. One touchdown. I'm going to say Sanders get a receiving touchdown, about 76 yards. But Jordan Howard is going to be the one. He's going to be the star of the game, honestly, man, with his running as well. He's going to just shove it down his run defense, and we're not scared of them at all. So my guy's going to put up 300. Let's go, Eagles.
It's Hurt season, baby. Hell yeah. Fly, Eagles, fly. Jay Milt, what do you think about our showdown tomorrow with the New Orleans Saints?
I'm going to go. We should put up I really want us to put up about 40 to 50 points. I really, really do. We can do it. But I'm going to go between Hurts, Sanders, and Howard. They're going to put up between 250 to 300 yards between the three of those guys. I'm going to go Eagles 42, Saints 17. Defense going to keep doing what they're doing.
Got you. I like it. Big three, what do you think?
I think the link is going to be packed tomorrow. It's going to be jumping, and everyone's going to be happy because we're going to go away with a win. The Eagles are going to be too much for the Saints. I got them 31-9.
Ooh. Dang. I hope you guys are right. AK, what do you say?
Yeah, man. I actually told people our run game is going to be effective, but I truly have Jalen Hurts at like 250, 275 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. I believe we'll be able to use his arm in this one. I believe our run game will be effective as well, which will open up the pass. And, yeah, man, I think we win this 38-17.
All right. Yeah, I like it. I think we're going to, I think we're going to be able to outplay the Saints in all 3 phases of the game tomorrow. So, yeah, I like our chances. I think, like I said earlier, I think we're going to get off the schneid when it comes to, winning our games at home. We haven't won one in, what is it going to be, like 343 days tomorrow, I think, something like that. So, it's
wow.
way overdue.
At a year. I thought we had already passed a full year.
Wow. Did we?
Just about. We can't make it to a year.
It's 365 a year. I thought it was a full year, so it's like 340.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's close, though.
Yeah, I mean, if we lose this game, it would be a year. Isn't this the year mark? Didn't we play them this time last year?
I don't think it was this time. We were just a little bit off, but yeah.
It's
yeah.
a couple.
It was later in the season when they played him. I want to say he came in week, what was it, 14?
Well, it was
13?
14. It was week 14.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just shy of a year, like 2 weeks shy of a year.
That's going to be, this is week 11,
That's
so
bad.
yeah, like 3 weeks.
That's bad.
And the one thing that we didn't talk about is, and it's a big factor when you're playing teams, especially down south and guys that are coming from Florida, the weather. If it's a nice chilly day in Philly, guys don't like that, especially down south teams, dome teams specifically. They don't like the cold weather. They're used to the comforts of a dome. You gotta be outside and playing these elements, gentlemen.
I can easily see our, especially with the offensive line beat up the way that they are on the Saints. I could easily see our defensive line or a defensive unit in total having a similar defensive game like we did against the Lions. I could see that happening. I really can. I can see us getting 4 to 6 sacks against New Orleans. We just got to make it happen. We got to take advantage of those beat up tackles. If we do that, we're going to have a good chance. We run the ball, keep running the ball, even if it's not super successful at the beginning. We're going to have a real good chance. But
if Fletcher Cox gets a sack,
it is a
game's in hand.
game too, right?
What'd you say, Kay?
It is a blackout game too, right?
I think they're wearing green jerseys, green with black pants.
We're wearing black on black.
We're wearing the green
black
jersey
on
with black pants. No, not green with black.
Oh, I thought it was black on black.
They did the white with black pants against Denver. Now they're going to keep the black pants with the green jerseys.
Okay.
I like it. I like the black pants.
I thought they were doing black on black. That's what I heard. But maybe
usually that's for night games, though. I think
heard wrong.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't. How do you find out about what jerseys they're going to wear, Vic?
They put it out usually on Twitter throughout the week. That's how I knew about it. I think I even reposted it.
Got you. All right, so I think we all got us getting our first home win of the year tomorrow. So that's a good thing. I like to hear that. Hopefully it comes true. And then on to the afternoon games. First one I have up here is Cincinnati at Las Vegas. The Bengals are, I believe they're coming off their bye, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they are.
And I like their chances against a kind of a vulnerable, somewhat beat up Las Vegas team. So I have Cincinnati. I think Burrow's going to have a bounce back game. So is Jamar Chase. So I have the Bengals winning in Vegas, which not a lot of people do, but they're going to win in Vegas 38-24. Bengals. Gio, what do you think about that game?
Yeah, I think Jamal Chase and Joe Burrow is going to have a bounce back game tomorrow as well. I agree with you. I got it. It's going to be a close one, honestly. Both defense are playing solid as well. 21-14, Bengals.
Okay. I can feel it. J. Milt, what do you think?
I like the Bengals in this game. Jamar Chase, 175, 2 touchdowns, 31-17 Bengals.
Okay. Big three, what do you think?
I like the Bengals coming into Vegas. They still got their issues. Their offense, they don't know what they're doing with Deshaun Jackson. They're just throwing him out there in dummy routes. It's going to be too much for them. Bengals offense is too high-powered right now, and they're going to open it up with their other two receivers. So I got the Bengals winning this 20-17.
20-17, okay. My guy, AK, what do you say?
Yeah, the one guy I'm going to be looking at in this game is definitely T. Higgins. I believe he's going to have a humongous game. And, I still think, Vegas, they can still put up some points. They had a rough game last week. I don't think they're going to come in and still be likely this week. I'm going to go 32-28 on this one, but I'm still going to give it to
Bengals?
Vegas, not Vegas.
The Bengals.
Cincinnati. Thank you.
All right.
Brain fart, sorry.
No worries. So then we're on to Dallas at Kansas City. That one's gonna be I think that'd probably be a pretty entertaining game. I think there's gonna be a lot of offense in this game, even though that Dallas's defense obviously played a lot better against Atlanta. Kansas City's defense has been playing a lot better the last 3 or 4 weeks. So we'll see, but I personally think that Kansas City is going to be their offense is going to be way too much for Dallas's defense to handle. and I have Kansas City winning 31-17 at home. AK Eagles, what do you think about this game?
Man, I don't like saying this or talking about this. I will say that. Listen, man, I'm not going to deny it. I think we all know who we're chasing in this division. You know, this one's going to hurt, but I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think the Cowboys win like 42-38, man. I won't lie.
Okay.
I think this one's going to show everyone kind of that they're for real. They can beat Kansas City. I won't lie. I hate talking about them that way. I still believe they're going to fail. Come playoff time, they're going to fall on their face. But for right now, what they're doing, it is what it is.
Got you. Pick 3, what do you think, my dude?
Where are they playing, in KC or in Dallas?
It's in KC.
Listen, last week, Dak had a flex and tell everybody that he was the fucking man. He's going to do the same in KC. That offensive line is horrible. Dallas' defense is playing on all cylinders. I see Patrick Mahomes throwing 2 interceptions. It's not going to be a back and forth. Dallas is going to dominate from the onset. I got Dallas winning this game out, 38 to Kansas City's 21.
Wow. Okay. All right, J. Mill, give us your version.
I mean, Dallas is doing, good stuff down there, and I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Kansas City wins 31-28 at home. I really like Kansas City at home. Even with all their issues, I still like them at home.
Got you. Yeah, because winning in Kansas City is not always an easy thing to do. So, Gio, what do you think about this primetime matchup?
Pat Mahomes is going to have another breakout game again against the Cowboys. It's going to be a low-scoring game, like I said. I don't think it's going to be it's kind of tough to play in Arrowhead, honestly. That crowd noise, I don't see that scoring more than like 2 touchdowns tomorrow, honestly. So I have 21-17. The Cardinals, Kansas City.
Okay. Yeah, because Amari Cooper is out because he's on the COVID list. I remember seeing that.
Gallup is in.
I was going to say look for Michael Gallup to really step in because
Wilson's playing.
Dak must be a good horseback rider because he loves him some Gallup. That's for sure.
You still got CD and you got Wilson too. I mean, they can
and they
play.
got the tight ends. Yeah, exactly.
And their running backs are turning. He's coming into his own.
We'll see.
Elliott didn't have a good beginning half of the season. The second half, he's coming into his own. And you got Pollard too. That's too much for Kansas City's defense to handle.
The way I see it playing out, it's going to be real close first half, but where Kansas City is going to kind of pull away, it's going to be the coaching. That the second half adjustments that Andy Reid and company make, they're going to be playing chess, and Mike McCarthy is going to be playing checkers. So
I hope you're right, man.
This week is going to be the young Diggs' toughest matchup. It's going to be against on Hill all day.
Yeah, you better dig in. Yep.
I hope you're right, man. I hope we win and they lose and we just get one step closer. I hope you're right.
That'd be great. It'd be absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So go Kansas City tomorrow, definitely. The second to last late game, because most of the games are in the morning, or I should say in the early slot tomorrow.
Flexing on all of us.
The Arizona Cardinals are at Seattle Seahawks, but keep in mind that I'm pretty sure that Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins are both out for the Cardinals tomorrow. So we saw Colt.
He's out again?
I think he is, yeah, because they have a bye next week. So I think they're just they're like trying to give him extra rest, and hopefully he'll be able to come back after the bye in a couple weeks. But
damn,
I have Seattle because no Kyler. I think Russell and company will be enough. I have Seattle winning at home 24-14. against Arizona. Gio, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, Seahawks walking away with it as well. Uh, I can't see the Cardinals winning it tomorrow. Like I said, they resting everybody for the bye week. They just rest everybody so they can get ready to go in the late season, so that way they can get into the playoffs.
Right.
So I got the Seahawks winning. I want to say 31-17.
Okay. Jay Milt, what do you think?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I
Oh, we lost him. Vic 3, what do you think about Arizona at Seattle?
Well, now that I know that Murray's not starting and Hopkins isn't started,
Right.
man, Russell Westbrook he's about to go off. He's about to go off tomorrow, man. That's gonna be crazy.
What is Vic 3 is not cool at
Oh
all.
my God, bro.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be wild, man. Seattle's gonna take that handily. Who's gonna be the starter? Colt McCoy?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're not getting a win with Colt McCoy.
Yeah. I don't think
I'm gonna have to say Seattle 28, 6 Arizona.
Okay. AK, what do you think about this NFC West showdown in Seattle?
Yeah, I gotta agree. Thank you for pointing out the Hopkins thing because I just took him off my roster because
You're welcome.
the day before he
Yo,
was
who would have ever
questioned,
thought Big Play came on top on that trade?
right?
Right.
Dude, I've had shitty luck lately the last couple of weeks. Y'all are catching me now. But no, I don't think. I mean, we saw him do it once without him. Connor had a great game, and Colt McCoy looked like a god that one day. But it is what it is. I just, they can't do it. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be close. So I'll say 24-17.
Got you. 24-17. Seattle, right? Yeah, because Arizona's beat up. All right. Yeah, so then that leaves us with the last late game, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Los Angeles Chargers. So the Steelers have to go to the West Coast, go in a different time zone, and they are getting Big Ben back, but he's obviously on the way out, but he's clearly the best option that they have at quarterback right now, and that that kind of that definitely doesn't speak volumes for. I mean, we already know what Mason Rudolph is, but the Dwayne Haskins, he's there, he's on that roster too, and you got to tell me he can't get any playing time over Mason Rudolph. I mean, obviously, Juan, or I should say, not the coach for Juan Rivera. He obviously knew what he was doing when he let Dwayne Haskins go because Haskins definitely has not been showing anything to Mike Tomlin, and if Mike Tomlin and Juan Rivera are both wrong, then I don't see that being the case because one of them may be wrong at times, but not both of them, and they're both not seeing anything with Dwayne Haskins. So I got the Chargers winning 24-17 at home against the Steelers. I think the Chargers will they'll have enough to get the W. AK, what do you think about this game? Pittsburgh at the Chargers.
Yeah, man, I'm
what
with you, dude. I gave up on.
We got
big
some
play play. That's big play.
It's got to be right.
Yeah.
But you made it when they're making like their own names off of each other. Hey, I'm flattered. Thank you. Keep them coming.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There's one coming.
I probably don't know jack shit about football. You're right. The thing is, I lost my faith in Big Ben a long time ago. It's been about 2 years now. I've told Ange, I've harped on her so much about it. And Mason Rudolph already proved he is not the guy. Okay. So there's no reason that they should not be able to win this game, man. You know, Pittsburgh has fallen, and yeah, Chargers, man. I have all the faith in Herbert. They do have a good defense, but it's still not enough. Yeah, I think it's going to be like 24-17 Chargers.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Chargers will be able to, control the clock for the most part, keep
Yeah.
the defense off the field, and come late in that game, I think the Chargers defense will be pretty damn fresh. But
Yep.
yeah, Big Three. What do you think about this game?
Yeah, what happened to the Pittsburgh Steelers? Like, they used to be on top of things when it came to the draft. Like, this whole team is a shit show. You got Ben Roethlisberger coming in this season. I don't know what they thought he was going to bring them. You saw what Madison Rudolph was going to bring in last year. Myles Garrett almost killed the man. What made you think that going in with the same start, two quarterbacks, was going to be any different this season? Roethlisberger can't get it down the field 30 yards. Like, that's crazy. Like, did something happen with that Tommy John surgery? Did it not work? Like, he literally can't throw the ball downfield. What was the Foothills one? Oh, I thought you were going to be more original with the name, my guy.
Right.
You can't copy and paste names. Come on. I had hope for you. But yeah, the Chargers are going to be too much for Pittsburgh. Again, we know Harris is going to get the ball early and often. He'll get his. But yeah, Chargers are going to win it. 35. I'll give them 10. Chargers win.
35-10. Okay. You're gonna hand it to him. All right. Gio, what do you think about this game?
So far, gonna be electric tomorrow. There's gonna be a 40 piece on them.
Ooh.
I'm just curious to know who Snoop Dogg is gonna pick, because he got his picture going in his hometown.
Right.
So, but I got him 44-17 Chargers or whatever. Justin Herbert's gonna have a field day. Hopefully he does, because I got him starting tomorrow.
You said 44-17?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be so far that crowd is gonna be electric tomorrow, man.
I like it. Yeah.
That's not bad.
I can see it happening definitely. All right, so that leaves us with the Monday night game, which is the New York stinking Giants at the pissed off Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are coming off back-to-back losses. And I don't see them going 3 in a row in the L column, especially being the third one against the lowly Giants. So I have Tampa Bay rolling. They're going to flip the score on them. I got the Bucs winning 42-24. Tom's going to have probably three or four touchdowns in the air. Fournette probably put another one or two on the board as well. And I got the Bucs cruising. Gio, what do you think about the Monday night showdown in Tampa?
No, the Bucs are gonna win, honestly. It's Tom Brady time. It's late in the season. He's trying to make that playoff run again and whatnot. But Tampa is gonna easily walk away with this win.
Yeah, they're gonna be blasting off that cannon quite a bit. I think they're gonna score quite a bit of points. What do you think the final score is gonna be?
That's a good one. I want to say 27-10.
I like it. That means New York ain't scoring hardly diddly shit.
Nope.
Big Three needs new glasses. That's the new.
That's why I was laughing so hard about it.
At least it was something.
Right. Big Three, what do you think about the Monday night showdown?
Giants getting Saquon back, so that's a good thing for them. I'm trying to be positive for the Giants. But yeah, man, it's prime time. It's Monday night. The lights are on. This is when Tom Brady shines. He's not going to look like a fool. So I see Tampa going in hard. 28-3.
28-3. All right. So, AK, what do you think about the Giant? What do you give the Giants' chances? Well, what are their chances of getting the W on Monday?
Listen, man. Tom Brady is getting Rob Gronkowski back. That's a weapon he hasn't had in a while. And we all know what those two guys can do together. Okay? I expect this to be a blowout. You know, I told you last week, I don't want to hear Daniel Jones's name and Jalen Hurts' name in the same sentence ever again. You know, your dude only has 8 touchdowns right now. Like, you can give all the excuses you want, but it is what it is. You know, Jalen's balling. He really is. And, you know, I don't see any way that Daniel Jones can keep up with this defense. I don't. They have not shown it. Their offensive line is shit. I mean, they truly are bad. You know, and Joel said it the other night when he was on. Their offensive line is the worst it's ever been. Dude, Tampa's going to steamroll these guys. I agree. It's going to be like 42-10. It's going to be bad.
Where you at on sacks with that defense? Over under 4?
5.
Nice.
Damn.
Vita Vea is going to kill, dude.
Yeah, and those linebackers are going to eat.
Now, is JPP questionable?
I don't think he's playing.
He's not playing at all. Yeah.
I don't think. I don't know
Still,
for sure, but I don't think.
all right, that's fine. But still, I mean, you got Levante David. You got Bush. You got Vita Vea. You've got so many dudes. And it's like that offensive line ain't going to know what to do. You're right. They're going to get killed. Yeah, they're going to get killed. And, dude, they're honestly, like, hopeful because of how they played last week and stuff and over the last couple of weeks. They're like, we have a chance. I'm like, no, you fucking don't.
For the Giants, though, do you start the Saquon?
That just makes it way worse.
Yeah. But
I
for
think
the
the
Giants, do you
linebackers going to have
start
a field day
Saquon?
too, man.
Huh?
Getting in that line.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, do you start Saquon from all the injuries that he had? You're going to bring him to the first game back against Tampa?
Dude,
No, they're
you
going to just
can
limit his
have to
role.
at this point, bro. What do they got to lose? It's either you do it or you don't. And right now they need him. If they have any chance of trying to beat us out for a wild card spot, they need him, and they know that. They're not going to win off Booker. They know that. You know, like their hands are kind of tied at this point.
The receivers are still out. Shepard and Tony.
Yeah, well, Galladay's out, I believe, right? And Sterling Shepard is out. Who was the other? Slayton is in though, I think. Slayton is good.
Tony is the other dude. I don't know how to pronounce his first name.
Well,
Yeah.
Antonio Brown still isn't playing.
Yeah, but dude, they still have Evans. They got Godwin. They got Scotty Miller. You know, I mean, we know Scotty can play. And then who's the other guy that they have too? They have another wide receiver as well.
Godwin.
No, under like Scotty Miller level. Like Johnson, I think his name is, or something.
Oh, the fourth? I don't remember who he is.
Yeah, like he's
I would
actually
say
shown
Bates, but I'm
he's
probably
really
wrong.
decent as well. You know, so they still have weapons at the wide receiver position. You know, they do.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Tom
bad,
Brady.
man. It's really, it's bad. It's going to be
Tampa
bad.
Tom.
And like I said,
I
the
didn't even
last
know
couple
Gronk was
of
coming
weeks
back.
they lost because, dude, you don't realize Gronk is a huge weapon for them in the run game and everything. You know, now that they have him back, this offense is going to go. Like,
Yeah.
OJ Howard can't do what Gronk does. Let's be honest.
I was just about to say OJ Howard. They're going to let him go. There's no reason to have him on that squad.
Nah.
Yeah, Gronk is an animal, man. That dude does some shit you will never see another tight end, and that dude can block. My man can reach. His wingspan is crazy. Like, what
I
tight
don't
end
know if
knows?
he'll catch that ball that Jalen threw, though.
Bro, I say he comes out of this game with 2 touchdowns because he's been gone for so long.
Oh, yeah.
No lie,
Yeah,
I say Gronk comes out with 2 touchdowns in this game, easy. Like that connection is
Brady's
going
going to take care of his guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because AB not playing with that fake report
That
card.
that COVID situation is hilarious.
Yeah.
How the cook telling on you now, man?
No, what's wrong with some of these receivers now? And these like any NFL player going on now, like it's just being like just dumb. You got the rug situation. The other dude, what's the cornerback from the Raiders, like threatening to kill somebody. Now you got AB showing a fake vaccination card.
Yeah. People think
Wait,
that
what? What
nothing.
did you say about the Raider dude? This is the first
Oh,
I'm
so it
hearing
was,
about
The
it was a
this.
cornerback.
cornerback. Yeah, he was flashing his weapons on TikTok and Instagram, saying he was threatening to kill somebody.
The
Keeping
fuck
it
is
real
wrong
goes
with
wrong.
people?
Dude, I'm
You know
trying
what
to
it
tell you,
is?
this
It's because
year
they get
alone has been
coddled.
crazy.
They've been coddled so much through high school. When they go to college, if they're a good player, they're gonna get coddled on through, and they expect that to continue going forward. They got to
Bro, you
understand, man.
want to
There's
jeopardize
repercussions to
all that
everything we
fucking
do.
money, though? Really? Are
That's,
you that fucking dumb? Like, you want to
and the crazy thing
jeopardize
is,
all that money for what?
but it's not like they're never told. Like they don't have seminars on, the do's and don'ts of what not to do. Like it's not like they're
That's
ignorant to the
common
fact of what
sense,
they're doing.
man.
Yeah, some
That's
people just
common
think that
sense
because of the
shit.
position that they are, that they'll get away with things.
No, it's a regular 9 to 5, man, with some schooling in it. That's it. That's what it is. It's a job with some education in it, and you got to take it
Yep.
like serious or whatever. You getting
Yeah,
all
but
this
you
money,
can't tell
man.
me that's not common sense. Like everything in your human brain should tell you I shouldn't fucking do this.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you
star.
can't sit there and say that that's not common sense. Like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah,
Really?
like you're a star. You're a center of the attention, and you got social media. Social media has been a crazy platform lately. People have been finding out stuff like murders and all that, but you can't do that. Like, you make so much money, at least invest in it, do something right. Like, why would
Well, you see,
you tote guns if you're playing at an NFL level, making millions
yeah.
of
Well,
dollars?
last season, what was that
And
kid
as
from the
bad as
Heat?
we
That kid
are,
from the
and
Heat
as
who was
bad
on
as we
Twitch,
are in
and
the
he made
world right
a
now,
remark about Jewish people. And what happened? Not even 5 minutes after he made the remark, the team already got him on the phone saying, "Get the fuck off of Twitch." Like, you're gonna have to write apologies. Like,
Mhm.
I don't get how you not know there's gonna be consequences. If you do something stupid, you're gonna get called out for it. Once in a while you might get away with it, but it's not gonna be all the time. Like, you gotta be smart with what you do, especially when you're a professional athlete. Like, use this career as a platform to build off what you want to do. You know what I mean? Don't make
man.
this professional game while you're in the NFL. All this money is going to this. You're not gonna do nothing with it. Nah, man. Use your time and experience. Collect your money. Do something with that going to the future. Don't just waste it all when you're playing. You're gonna waste that time. You're gonna get in trouble. Like Henry Ruggs is the perfect example. You weren't thinking about your future. You weren't thinking at the fact that you were drinking out at the party. Where in the time and age now, you can simply call an Uber. You can simply call Lyft to take you home. You didn't have to drive home. You didn't have to end someone's life. You didn't have to do any of that. You got to be smarter, man.
Well, and that's the thing, like you guys sit there and you want to look at the world, with COVID and how divided we were right before COVID hit, as a country. And you sit there and you guys build this platform and stuff, but then you go out there and you're promoting violence to kids. These kids look up to you. This is your platform. Well, when you do that shit, you're now promoting violence towards kids, ones that look up to you, because they're like, oh, well, if you say that's okay, well, then it's okay. And that's fucking wrong. We're
I said
already.
it wasn't a private conversation. It's
Yeah.
out there for everyone to see.
Yeah.
You are fucking stupid for doing that. Like, dead ass. Whatever college you went to, you didn't go to class. You weren't paying attention.
Facts. For real. Yeah. Were you guys talking about Henry Ruggs? What else were you guys talking about?
Well,
we were talking
the
about
subject
that Raider corner that put that death threat out on TikTok.
on TikTok. And yeah, and as far as the AB situation with the fake vaccination card as well, like these NFL players make so much millions, but they make poor decisions, and it costs them their jobs because it's treated like a regular 9 to 5, like I was telling the guys here.
Right.
Well, it's like I told him, you're jeopardizing millions of fucking dollars for what? For what? Do you know how much any of us here talking right now would love to be in your fucking shoes, love to have the God gifts that was given to you to play this fucking game and to have your life? No lie. We would give probably anything to fucking have that. And y'all piss it down the fucking drain over what?
At that, let's be real. What athlete out there is a true thug? Who's coming after an athlete? And for what? You've been coddled your whole life playing a game. You ain't in them streets because if you were, you wouldn't be a professional athlete. Again, You ain't about them streets. Stop acting like it. Stop holding a gun for what? Who is coming after you? Nobody. Latrell Sprewell. Remember him? Shot himself. Who's the other? Plaxico Burress. Y'all want to be cool having a gun. You think you're a character from a movie? Is that what it is? That's fake as fuck. If you have a gun, it gotta be for a reason because you feel threatened in some way. If not, don't think like you Neo from the fucking Matrix or you're a millionaire with a gun. You know how dumb you look, how ignorant you look. Real motherfuckers, real thugs, when they see that shit, they're laughing because a real thug ain't gonna try to show you his gun. He's not gonna put his government information out there. He's not gonna put his business out there for all to see. A fucking idiot would. Someone who wants attention would.
Right.
Not someone who's really about that.
Leave that to your entourage. Let your entourage carry
Exactly.
it. You know,
Like in no lie,
what they're doing, carry it.
you had the offensive line dude from the Texans like 5 years ago, I think. He got caught with like 20 pounds of marijuana in the trunk of his car and he went to fucking jail for it. And it's like, dude, it's like you are an NFL lineman. You make 20 million probably a year. What the fuck are you trying to sell 20 pounds of marijuana for? What, an extra $10,000? An extra 10,000. What the fuck is that?
Nigel Brattle, perfect example. He just got caught up for drugs. What do you do? Like, again, what role are you trying to play?
To you? You know what is
like who's coming after a football star?
$10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Who's coming after a guy that's constantly on the field running around? For what? What beef do we have with a football player? Does a scout have a beef with you in some way? Does a cornerback have? That's the only beef I would see. Again, why are you trying to go so hard selling drugs for what? You just made millions playing a kid's game. You're going to risk that all just to what? To have a story? All you're going to do is tell Felipe in the fucking cell next to you. That's all you got now. Dumbasses.
Yeah. I feel you, man. It frustrates me. It does.
Like you guys are saying, you know, they have all the they have pretty much every resource available, and they still continue to make these just boneheaded, just dumb decisions. And hats off to
crypto.
Hats off to right. Hats off to young guys like Devontae Smith. You know, he stays home. Yes. He stays out of trouble. He's doing the right thing that, as a professional athlete, you're supposed to be doing. You know, you're supposed to conduct yourself off the field just as well as you do on the field. You know what I mean? You're a professional. You're, like you guys said, you have a lot of people that are looking up to you that you're an idol of. So you really have to take that into account.
Yeah, man, you're in a position where not anyone could be in. You're the 1%. Yeah. The 1%. You got to understand like the privilege that you have for being in that 1%. You can't just throw it all the way because you want to be cool or what anyone else thinks. That's just retarded.
Right.
Yeah, no, I feel you, dog.
I'm not going to throw in millions of dollars because I want to be cool selling drugs. The hell? You know how dumb that is? What am I going to do? I'm going to tell my cellmate how I used to have $1 million, how I used to be this. And where am I at? Getting told what to do every day. Got to go to bed by 10 o'clock. Dumbasses.
You got billionaire owners making dumb. They say, look what Robert Kraft did. Look what Daniel Snyder's done. I mean, just stupid. I mean, even brilliant businessmen that are on top of the world. You know, got more money than they could ever count. So it's just like, really, Robert Kraft, were you really that hard up for a piece of? You know what? I don't think you were. You could have had a line of women at your own crib. You know, you got to go to a massage parlor. What are you doing?
Hey, we don't know how that hand game was. If it made you fly from New England to Miami, that hand game had to be right.
Well, Larry, there you go.
On a private jet at that.
Like that. Speaking on something like that whole Urban Meyer thing that went down, the club thing. Like, bro, what the fuck were you thinking? You were a grown-ass fucking man, all right, grandpa status, and you know your ass is being watched. You are the head coach of a National Football League. What the fuck are you thinking? You knew your ass was being watched 24/7. You know, it's like stupid mistakes like that. It's like, dude, even grown-ass men are making these mistakes. It's like, what is wrong with y'all?
Did you hear his response when they asked him about that? He was like, yeah, the wife was upset. You know what I mean? Going home, she was a little upset. My God, you got caught with someone who wasn't your wife knuckle deep in her.
Right.
Like
Right.
you gotta have more humility than that. You know what I mean? Like you put your wife out there. Like you disrespect your wife and you put her out there. How people looking at her now?
Yo,
That's
I have
crazy.
no respect for that woman. I would have kicked him in his fucking nuts and divorced his ass the next fucking day. Like, and I would have gave total props to her. I would have gave total props to her, bro. But for her to come out, but for her to come out and be like that, it's like, come on, woman, have more respect for yourself. Fuck that dude. He literally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild.
What do you guys think about this fantasy question? So 808 D013 asks, I have running back Jonathan Taylor, Dalvin Cook, James Conner, and Edwards Helaire. And at wide receiver, he's got Diggs, AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill. He's asking, who do I start this week?
Taylor and Connor. I'm starting Taylor.
Yeah, I was going to say Taylor and Connor. You got to start
receivers,
Connor because with
Diggs and
Hopkins
Hill.
being out, he's going to get fed a lot. So Connor for sure.
And
Taylor for how he's been.
I would say Taylor and Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would agree.
Well,
Gio,
you would take Cook over Taylor.
No, I would take. He said Taylor and Cook. I would take Cook over Connor because of the fact that I don't think Arizona's offense is going to put up much points. So I don't think he's really going to have any chance to really put up some major fantasy points.
Well, Edward Helaire is out of the race though because they got Gore going through there, and they still got Williams playing well. Helaire hasn't been playing well before the injury. They're not just going to automatically give him the ball and give him a heavy dosage. So Hilaire's the odd man out. He's not even going to be a factor in that lineup. Like everyone said, Cook could have a good game too, but that Packers defense is good against the run, and Cooks hasn't had a good year this year. That's why I said I would go with Connor because they're going to use him all game, and Taylor's have a great season. He can get off on Buffalo. He can get his yards. He can get 8 touchdowns. I don't know if he'll get anything more than that though. Buffalo's defense is what scares me.
I might flex Connor. I probably would flex Connor, and then I would start Diggs and Hill at the receiver. That would be my choice.
Start all three.
Man, he's hit and miss.
Yeah, start all three, man. Do Taylor, Cook, and then start Connor as your flex. There you go.
All right, Jinx. All right. Jinx,
nice job, buddy.
Hey,
you know what he did?
Mama Jinx, thank you.
Jinx,
thank you.
He hid the remote. He's gonna have. I'm gonna hide the remote. That way she can't.
No, he said in the comments earlier that his dad's got his back. He's going to take his mom out tomorrow for lunch so he can sit and watch the game. So his dad's got his back. I told you his dad was proud of him. He's like, yo, I got
That's how you do it.
I got you.
Shout out to Papa Wolf. Definitely.
Yeah.
So Jinx, after mom left the room, when dad was in, when you had that 1 second with you looking at dad, did he give you that, just that nod, that one single tear? Did it come out? Like he was so proud.
Wink,
right?
Right, exactly.
Did you get the you?
Right. As he left, he goes, "This one time."
The mom steps aside. He's like, "Yeah, that's my boy."
Yes. Pops is the man right now. MVP of the week.
Right. Yep. He gets the honors, definitely.
He gets it.
But we've been on for a little over 2.5 hours now, so it's been a great show. I think we're gonna wrap it up soon here. So I want to send a shout out to everybody that was in the chat tonight. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the show. We really appreciate it. There's too many names to name them all off, but I also want to send a big shout out to Positive Philly for coming on the show earlier and giving us his take on the whole Dallas Goddard thing and the contracts that the extensions that him and Maddox both got within the last 24 hours or so. I also want to send a shout out to Jay Milton because he was in for the second hour of the show, and Captain Raphael also jumped in for a little bit as well. And yes, and Gio, my guy, I think this is the first time that you've ever been that I think I've ever worked with you directly. So it's been great, and I want to give you the floor to let everybody know that we still got 6 people in the live stream right now. So shout out to the 6 that have hung on with us this long. But I want to give you the floor to make some closing comments, or just let everybody know where they can find you at and all that good stuff.
Oh man, appreciate you having me on your show. Take part of this podcast today, especially with AK. It's my first time with him and you as well, Foot Hills. I learned a lot from all three of you, honestly. Like I said, I'm just perfecting my craft, getting on all these shows as well, studying film as well. It's hard for me because I work too much, but I can get in here and talk with you guys. That's enough for me, man. And y'all can find me on Geo from the 215. My content is not an every week thing. It's when I can, and when I can jump on these shows. Like I said, I want to thank Big Three, Eagles Uncensored, and Foot Hills for having me on today.
Of course.
Always,
Of
man.
course.
No problem, my guy.
You're always
Appreciate you
welcome.
for coming through.
Absolutely. You're always welcome on the podcast, without a doubt.
Appreciate
Without
it.
a doubt. Yep. Big Three, let it be known.
What's good, everybody? You know who it is, Vic 3. You see me in the chat. You see me on Twitter. You always see me on my guy's channel, always supporting great Eagles content. And you'll always catch me with my fellas on the show, East Meets West. And after every Eagles game, if I'm not sick or on the IR, you will catch me on the post-game panel live show. You know what I mean? I do it every game. Listen, my guys, it's been a week too long. I'm super happy. I started off with Rock show last night. We kicked it off with about a 4.5 hour live. It's at 3:30 in the morning. I was able to, talk to my guys, my brothers right here. Gio, I appreciate you for coming through, because you know what? It's been a while that we didn't get to talk. So, I'm getting back into swinging things. I'm loving it. I missed y'all guys so much. Like, that's one thing that really shocked me. Like, we always say we're family, we're brothers. But that time off, man, it really did affect. I mean, I miss hearing y'all takes, just everyday chatting. I wasn't able to get in the chats that much this week either. So, getting back into swinging things, and I love it. And hopefully I see y'all tomorrow after the game on the post-panel show.
Absolutely, my guy. Well said. AK, the floor is yours.
Yeah, no, much love to Vic, man. That's my brother there. I know a lot of people last night, they were like, yo, y'all need to stop fighting, blah, blah, blah. It's like, nah, you don't even understand. You don't even
Oh,
know.
no, yeah. We still might do that panel show, remember? You remember the sports reporters, ESPN sports reporters? How they had Dick Shapp, and he would always, talk to the reporters, they would discuss. I said we should do that and have Jordy be the moderator.
That's
but
what
the twist
we're doing.
is, Jordy constantly has to drink throughout the whole show.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fun, man. But, listen, I am on the road to 300. I have stalled out at 256 for some reason for a long time. Probably because I don't drop content, because I'm always doing lives, but I just prefer lives over dropping content. It's just who I am. So, Gio, I appreciate you coming in, man. We have talked a lot in the DMs, first time working with you. Hope we can do it some more, man. And until next time, definitely check us out next week on my channel. I am AK Eagles of the Eagles Uncensored podcast. I may fuss and cuss, but you can count on me and my content like the fucking city bus. And if you like the Wagyu, subscribe too. You know what it is, guys. And until next time, fly, Eagles, fly. I am done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely well said, my guys. So, yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. The wife's giving me the stink eye, so gotta go show her some love, definitely. But like I always say, until next time, we fly until we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing us on your screen. But most importantly, keep it fuego. All right, y'all. Like I said, thank you so much for being a part of the live stream tonight, because you guys are the food and the water to the channel. Without you, it does not continue to survive. So if you're feeling the vibe, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to all these guys right here. All these guys. Gio from the 215, AK Eagles of Eagles Uncensored Podcast, and Vic 3. Make sure you guys go sub all of them up. Go show the love. We really appreciate each and every one of you. So until next time, as always, fly Eagles fly, and go Birds.
Get the football, baby.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah.